that we're on, and let us talk about a few things, I guess. We should probably reintroduce ourselves again. So I'll start off with Travis. Travis, tell us a little bit about ourselves and let the audience know.
Sure. Well, I got my start in the industry actually in mineral specimens. I worked for a mineral specimen dealer for many years, traveled around the world for them, and got back to my roots, basically going back into the jewelry industry. I studied some geology in school as well as jewelry design, and when I finally had the opportunity to get back into gemstone faceting and jewelry, I took advantage of it. Yvonne and I met, I don't know,
a long time ago,
8 years ago now.
A long time, yeah.
Bonded over Spinel.
Yes.
And we've been friends ever since, and now I consider her a dear mentor and partner. And
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I just wanted to also let you all know that currently we have quite a lot of pieces on us. I think we have more than we've had in any other show, and so there's some really beautiful pieces. A lot of them are mostly focused on color, and we have a really big range of pieces starting from 1,000 plus right up to I think that we have the diamond necklace, which is around about the 66K mark. So there's a lot of variation here. I do want to start off immediately with just a really good deal that we found in the market, and that's the first thing that's going to come up today. So I want to talk about the Akoya pearls. So we bought this not long ago. These are the beautiful strands of Akoya. You can see it has a slight blush to it. And as some of you know, like Mikimoto pearls are always well known for their slight pinkish tone. And when we saw this 8.5 mil pearl, we just fell in love immediately. It is really gorgeous, and it comes with a sterling silver clasp. And I think one of the reasons why I love Estate so much personally is because of some of the really beautiful pieces you can buy that have been barely worn, because Japan is they're really good at preserving their pieces. And I think that when I look at, some of the beautiful pearls that they have, or any of the colored stones that they have, they've really taken care of it. And so I thought that we should probably start off with this first. This particular necklace is it's around about 42 centimeters. I'm not sure what that is exactly in inches. So Travis is originally from New York and I'm Australian, so we sometimes talk in metrics and sometimes in imperial. So it's a little bit of a confusion for a lot of people, but but we try to sort of keep it consistent as much as possible. Oh, hi Joshua, nice to see you in here. Thanks for helping us out today. So this is a really awesome pearl, and what I do like about it, it's clasped, so it's like just a push and it comes off, and it clicks in easily. And so,
what's the SKU on that one?
Oh yeah, good question, Josh. This is R174, and you guys sitting down. So the first person that buys this can have it for $852. Well, no, actually 852 Great British pounds, sorry about that, which converts to 1,130 US dollars. It's a great deal. It's the first deal off the bat, and we want to show you some of the really good pieces in the very beginning, so that we can, award those of you that have started early with us. So absolutely, this is a really great strand of pearl. All right. Next, I was told by Samia and Lima when they came here, and they said to me, a lot of people love emeralds. So we have curated some emeralds, and all our emeralds are mostly from Colombia. I will put them all on my finger so you can see the range of emeralds that are available. I do have a ring on me, and that was my dad's ring actually. So you will see it in the footage. These are all the Colombian material. Like beautiful emeralds, and actually there's one no oil in the slot, so we curated that because it was really well priced, and we just thought that it would be nice for some collectors to have something that is rare and of good quality. So one of the premises of us choosing some of these pieces are in any collection, we always look at clarity, because with clarity comes durability. And I think that's really important when you're buying a piece of jewelry that's going to last you potentially for a long time. And so I think that when we're looking at gemstones such as emeralds, which are highly included stones normally, we try to go for the cleaner material and cleaner, but really nice colors. It's like this in pendant. So you'll see that a lot of the material that we personally would recommend curating are ones with less inclusions, probably nicer color. And obviously what's really important when you're doing a collection, because I've been doing this for over 2 centuries. I mean, 2 centuries.
2 centuries. Oh my goodness.
2 decades. Sorry, I misspoke. 2 decades. I noticed that most of my clients, they will progressively get, better and better pieces as time goes on. And what's really important is that you don't want to go back and look back and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I bought that piece. What am I doing with it? So the idea is to always have something that you actually personally really love, and that is going to withstand the test of time. And so having nicer pieces are really, really important when you're starting to collect. What about yourself? I mean, I'm sure you collect some stones.
Oh, absolutely. I'd say primarily when I first got into the industry, I was always taught to buy the best that you possibly can when it's available. As far as the selection that we've curated for you today, all of these emeralds I would consider an investment quality stone. Obviously, the larger ones will maybe over time improve in terms of value, but you cannot be disappointed with any of these. I would say, Yvonne, what's your favorite?
Actually, I do like this long one. That's the one.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah, I do like that long one. But I also want to say that all the emeralds that we curate, normally we don't normally curate a moderate treatment emerald and above. So we don't do F2s, moderate, or F3s. For those of you that don't know what the difference between F1, F2, F3, insignificant, and no oil, that is the, the scale on which treatment is usually done with emeralds. And specifically, as collectors ourselves and as dealers, we always try to go for F1 and better. And that is like really important because F1 will always be a lot more, durable in many ways. There's no like, over time, like an F3, for example, it might have like heavily oiled or resin. It will wear down over time and you will have to re-oil it again. But F1 is a little bit more stable, I would say, for lack of a better term.
Absolutely. And I think we have one of our viewers asking, can you please price the ballerina setting one? Of course.
Oh, sure. I have this one here. Yeah, that's our favorite one. I think at one stage, Travis and I were fighting over who gets it first. So we're like, no, I saw that one first. No, I saw that one first. So this is definitely our favorite. This one here is Great British Pounds, 9,506. And in USD is $12,675. The number of the SKU in this is R123.
And
I'll get a close up.
What is the carat weight on that stone?
I'm showing.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a 2 carat plus. Yeah, it's a 2.01. It's in platinum. There's 1.60 diamonds in it, and it's 9.9 grams. I think one of the other things that we look at when we're curating pieces are the quality of diamonds. So we try not to go anywhere near an I1, which is an included stone. So if the stone and the center stone it's a lovely stone, then the diamonds are usually reflective of that too. So we usually try and do like an S1, SI1 or SI2 or a VS. And being that these are all Japanese vintage jewelry, that's not difficult to find.
And I don't know if you folks can see on the other side there. I think we're doing a good job of displaying it. The color is outrageous.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like in real life, it is superb. It probably looks a bit darker than this in real life, doesn't it?
It does. I'd say about 1 shade darker.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the ballerina setting. Again, you can see it's a very, very clean stone. So we try not to go for included stones, as mentioned earlier. And we are looking for durability, especially when it comes to collecting pieces. And again, I think that one of the most important things is that when you're buying emeralds, that you stay with like a good origin. I feel like having a Colombian piece or having even an Ethiopian piece is usually what collectors look for. And this is a good size. Look at that. That is the color, right?
Absolutely, the color.
That is the color.
The color is correct.
Yeah. Okay, I will show you the other pieces as well. There are different price points for some of these pieces, and obviously some of them are going to be a little less than others, but you can see that the colors are still really, really gorgeous, and they're quite neon in real life. So that's the other thing about emeralds. We try to choose them for the liveliness and how bright they are. So I can put them right back here and you'll still see them. See how bright they are, right?
Absolutely. I think if you could put them, we have some good lighting right now, but I think
Yeah.
even if you put them in the dark, you would,
Yeah,
would still see them.
literally.
Absolutely.
Literally, if we turned off the light and we had nothing else and dimmed the room, we would still see these emeralds. So let's start off with the smallest one. I also think that it's also the prettiest one over here. This is a 1/2 carat. Can I see if that's it? Yeah. This is a 1/2 carat size. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better. You can see it's a really clean stone. We don't have a lab report for this, but I'm pretty sure it's either F1 and better. So it's either minor with very minor amounts of treatment, insignificant, where it could be a small amount of oil, or it could be no oil, because this emerald is super clean. You can see that it looks like it's perfect, a perfect stone. So you can see from the tags, so emerald is 0.50 carats, diamond is 0.50 total weight. It is 5.0 grams. Great British pounds is 1,571 pounds, and in US dollars is 2,094. And this is R73, Josh. Thank you so much for this. R73. Might need to and also I believe that Luxury Promise is able to resize. So we always choose rings where it's like it's a plain shank on the side, and that's how you know that this ring is going to be easier to resize. So that is absolutely possible. Okay. Okay, so we have these 3 rings left. So we'll go through them again. There is one no oil in here. Let's see if you can tell which one it is. Have a guess. I'll get closer up. That is super, super, super luscious. And
the color is very accurate.
It is too, isn't it? I think that's one thing I do like about shooting in natural daylight, is that colors become more accurate than in the nighttime. So I feel like for colored stones, for us especially, it's really important that, you know, what you see is what you get. So let's start with the no oil. This is the no oil piece. So no treatment. Lost of words, but thanks again. So we're just having a look at this right now. This particular piece, you're asking for the middle. It's a great color, and what you see is definitely what it is. And being that it's a clean stone, again, another clean stone, you'll see that. Have a look. It just makes it gorgeous. The SKU number is R54.
R54. R54 is a size 6.5.
Okay, so it's US size 6.5, which is a great size actually. But I do believe that this can be resized. Again, we look at the shank. When the shank is just a plain shank like this, that can be sized easily. Obviously, if you're a size 7 or size 8, it would be really easy to resize, or, you know, size 6 or thereabouts. But that's one of the questions a lot of people have when buying rings. But I just really love this. So thanks, Josh, for pinning the this particular piece. I think did you just pin it? Oh, there's a, Josh, could you pin this one? Is R54. That's the middle one here. All right, the next one is the pear shape. Just want to see whether we were able to pin the, oh yes, yes. So this one here, it was just pinned. Thank you for doing that, Josh. The next one we're going to is the pear shape. I think that pears are just really on trend right now. I think what I do like about it is that it can go either way. It can go this way or it can go this way. Again, it's a really clean stone. We're always going to be choosing F1s and better. And it's got a great color. This one here is SKU number R37. It's 1.45 carat emerald. The diamond is 1.02 and it's 7.2 grams in platinum. And this one here is in pounds, 4,326, and US dollars, 5,768. So it's really, really good value.
It's a very nicely designed ring as well.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that I do love about Japanese pieces. The designs are usually gorgeous. And what I do like about it is that every single ring is solid. It's hefty. And I do like this design personally too. This and the vets are usually pieces I really do love. Do we have any questions before we move on? Just to double check. I have a couple more emerald pendants that we'll go through, but if you have any questions, let me know, and I'm sure Travis or myself will be able to answer them. We'll go through the emeralds first, and then next we'll probably do tourmalines, which I'll let Travis take over from that point. But if we have any questions about emeralds, we can always come back and feel free to ask any questions of us. I was actually in Bogota about, I think 7-8 years ago, and one of the things that I really noticed about emeralds is that they have really increased in value. And I think going back there for me, it's really difficult because it's a lot easier for me to buy a lot of vintage pieces that are in great condition rather than buying it from the source, unfortunately. But I do feel like some of these pieces have really great value. So if there's something you'd like, just let us know. I'll move to the other two pieces, which is the both the pendants, the pear shape and the emerald cut. It's hard to see on this one, but they actually have a slightly different color. Let me just bring this up closer. Oh, that's probably too close. So these are the two pieces. And what I do like about this is that they can be layered. So you can wear it in different layers. I'm not the best model for this. Let me try this, see whether I can put this against my skin. But I'll give you an idea of size. I think that's really important. And this chain is actually, I think it's about 40 or 42. I think it's probably 42. It looks long enough. Let me talk about the emerald cut first. So that is the R153. And that's actually a 2-carat emerald. It's pretty big, actually, surprisingly. It's also in platinum, and there's 0.65 carats of diamonds in it. And this one is at a great price. It's British pounds, 5,318, and USD is 7,091. And this is SKU number R153. Not sure if it's up there now, but I'm sure Josh is working on it. If it's not, let me just get closer up. This is the emerald cut. So in terms of collecting pieces or having pieces that might one day be an heirloom piece, we always definitely suggest that you look at finer pieces. And I think some of these pieces that we're about to show you are some incredible pieces. There are like 8-carat no heat sapphires. There's an incredible amount of jade, but I do want to go through like some of these gorgeous pieces with you, but I did want to also finish showing you this beautiful emerald. This is the pear-shaped. So you can see it's super nice, super clean, probably an F1 as well. And this particular one is R167. And oh, is this correct? I'm a bit surprised by the price. I'm just double checking. Just making sure. It's really cheap. That's why we're double checking the prices. This one seems to be a great deal. So if you love a pear shape or a teardrop, this is a really good deal. I'm gonna get Travis to double check it before I read it out.
R167.
R167. Yeah, wow. Yeah.
Looks good
So
to
in
me.
Great British pounds, it is 3,279 pounds, and in US dollars is 4,372. So it's a really good price. I was actually a little bit surprised myself because obviously it's a really great deal. It's a good color, and I really like the size of this as well. So if you're thinking of this, please let me know. Okay, next, let's move on to tourmalines.
Do some tourmalines? Sure.
Yeah, I think that's where you should take over.
Absolutely. And if you guys have any special requests, we have a wide variety.
We do. We have a lot.
Please feel free to just shout it out. And we'll get
Absolutely. By the way, that particular SKU number, Josh, was 154, R154. All right, I'm going to give you, I'm going to let you take over a little bit.
Sure. Next up, we have a beautiful blue-green. I would consider this an indicolite tourmaline ring here. Can we get it? There we go. I'd say the color is very accurate on this. Got 3 stones here, a large center stone. Total carat weight on this is 6.2 carats of tourmaline and 0.28 carat of diamond. This is in a platinum setting, 13.3 grams.
Who do you think that's from?
I could take a guess. This is open sea axis, I'd say. I would probably say this is a Brazilian.
Yeah, I would
probably
tend to.
Brazilian origin.
Yeah, absolutely. I would tend to agree with that.
Could be an Afghan origin as well, but I mean, some of the most beautiful tourmalines on earth come from Afghanistan.
Absolutely.
Look at how gorgeous that is. Let's see if I can do a little finger modeling. My fingers might be a little big. Oh.
It's hard to see because like it looks yeah, that's great. That's the color that it is. See that color that's coming up right now. We're a bit on an angle right now. And so it's hard to see the color. And tourmalines need to be shot and needs to be seen in a direct way. Let's turn this a little bit and see whether we can get that. That's perfect, that color.
It's actually pretty accurate on the color.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Josh, this SKU R32.
R32, you'll see the photos. That was taken in morning light in the photos, and that is very, very accurate when it comes to color. Tourmalines are really difficult, especially when showing online, to get the right color. That looks good.
It's a beautiful ring.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Moving right along.
There's these here too.
Ah, thank you.
No worries.
Now this is what I would consider a true indicolite. This is a little bit of a darker tone here. This is a 3 carat indicolite. Let's see if I can, here we go. A little bit of a darker tone here. Still a beautiful ring. What would you consider this setting?
It's hard. It's sort of like it looks semi-modern with a derivative from like Art Deco elements, but it's definitely modern.
I would say it's definitely got a little Art Deco influence in there.
Yeah, inspiration for sure.
For sure.
Well, yeah, for sure.
This is R87, by the way. This is 3,706 Great British pounds and 4,942 USD. This is a 3 carat, 3.089 carat tourmaline with 0.29 carat. It's 29 points of diamond.
Did we get the R number for this particular one?
Yes. This is R87.
Awesome.
R87, Josh.
So, I think tourmalines are probably the most diverse in terms of, I think, color. People generally tend to love tourmalines. It's also a fairly decently hard stone. It's a 7, so it's not too soft, and I think it's definitely wearable. You know, on a on special occasions, but it's just gorgeous. I do love the Indicolites. That's why we mostly choose them.
Absolutely, Indicolites are a hot stone right now.
They are.
Any blue tourmaline.
Yeah, literally, they just sell every time we have them. They don't last very long, so Indicolites are actually a great looking stone.
I'd say that has to do a lot with just how popular Paraiba is right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know if you guys saw the recent auctions, but the price of Paraiba has absolutely skyrocketed.
Really shot.
I think Indicolites are kind of right behind it now. So definitely a very hot stone. The next one we have up is another Indicolite. This is R27. This is, let's see.
So for those of you that just came in, and Indicolites are blue tourmalines, or tourmalines with a bluish tone to it. And so a lot of these, like, even though it's green looking, it has a very blue undertones, so that's why we call it an Indicolite. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Excuse me.
This is a 5.70 carat tourmaline with 56 points of diamonds. If anybody's interested, we are happy to get the size for you.
That is a gorgeous looking ring, hey?
It is. I'd say the color's pretty accurate too. Maybe
I think it's
a hair lighter in person.
It's a hair lighter. It's really difficult again with tourmalines, especially when it comes to being able to show it during in the sort of like when the light is coming from the side direction. I wonder if we can face it forward maybe a little. Let's just turn this a little bit. I think with tourmalines we kind of have to. That's it. That's much better.
Much better. Yeah.
Much better. I think you should go back to the other one to show them the actual color of the cross.
The cross.
Yeah, because I mean, it does make a difference. I think color accuracy is see how much better that is too.
A little bit more electric, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, color accuracy is really, really important. We don't edit our photos to make them look more saturated than they truly are, and we are always very careful when it comes to making sure that color accuracy is depicted or at least talked about, because there's nothing worse than, you know, thinking that you're buying something and then getting a different color when you get home. And I think that's the danger sometimes when buying through just a photo alone, that you aren't able to have enough information, I think. And this is why the live shows work really, really well.
Absolutely. While we're on the topic of tourmaline, it is worth mentioning that tourmaline, typically when we're selecting them, are going to be extremely clean, at the very least eye clean stones. These are very clean stones that we have here.
Yeah.
It's also worth mentioning that tourmaline is really one of the only stones that they have not been able to produce a synthetic. They were able to produce a synthetic this year, but it's at such a cost that there's no point in bringing it to market. So these are all natural, of course, stones. This is a bicolor we have here. It's another beautiful thing about tourmaline. It could be more than one
I think it's a
color.
bit of a reflection. I think,
a little bit
you
more
need
of a
to
reflection.
kind of like... I mean, this is a gorgeous looking stone. It's pastel. It's very summery.
Got pink on one end and
Yeah.
greenish tone on the other. So would you call this a watermelon? I don't know if you'd call it.
I'd say it's probably
More
a
than
light
pink.
watermelon. Let me see if I can just get
Yeah,
that
see
sort of
if you can get it a little
stable.
bit
Yeah,
better.
it's very difficult. There you go.
It's a very high polish on this one
That's
too. I think
that's the color. And I think one thing I do like about this is the gated sort of shape, and also the fact that I think this is really inexpensive. It's not. Oh yeah, this is R20, Josh. By the way, this bicolor tourmaline. It's 2,039 Great British pounds, and it's 2,719 US dollars. Great price. Actually, for those of you that have just joined us, actually one thing that I learnt a while back, which never ceases to amaze me, is that every single, I guess, group of minerals come in all different colors. I think that's why it's, you know, I think look at sapphires, tourmalines. I mean, I think the only ones that don't come in all different colors are sapphires. Sorry, because ruby's red, right?
Well, ruby's red, but that's still corundum.
It's still corundum,
They're
but
in the
like
same family. So
right.
I mean, corundum is, if we're going to get a little nerdy here, is an aluminum oxide. And the only thing that changes about the color between a ruby and the sapphire is just the trace elements that are inside of it. Call them chromophores. Chromophores. Speaking of sapphires, want to show a sapphire?
I think we should absolutely. Should we do a couple more? Is there any more? This is a beautiful tourmaline. Should we finish off with this one and then let's do a whole range of colors for sapphires?
Sure. Yeah, I think we should show some color next.
All right, I'm gonna put that together.
This is a little bit brighter of an indicolite. It has almost a rose cut kind of a crown, but this is actually this is not a rose cut gem.
Is that checkerboard?
I would consider it a fancy cut. It's definitely got some checkerboarding going on.
Travis also is a gem cutter. He does faceting, so I always like to ask him these questions.
Yes, but I'd say as much faceting as I get through, my mentors are far better than me. But I would consider their training high class. It's really
great though to have that background because it helps you. I think it helps one pick better stones, and I think that if we're always looking at a better cut, selecting better, I guess, light what's it called? Light returned. I think that helps, when finding the right piece to curate.
By the way, just in case anybody's interested in this guy, this is a 2.846 carat indicolite in 432, which is 0.432 carats, so about 43 points of diamond here. This is a very pretty ring, and I'd say the tone is about one shade lighter in person. Very pretty ring. Oh, we also have earrings or more pendants later, of course.
Absolutely. We can go straight to
yeah, we can show you some right now. Actually.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple of earrings. I love these earrings. I think you should definitely do these because they are gorgeous. I love them. Gorgeous. Yeah, I love them.
And Josh, this was R1, by the way. This past ring was R1. Okay. These are our blue topaz earrings.
Yeah, they look gorgeous. I really like them.
Very pretty.
What's the SKU number in this?
SKU number we have here is R163. Now these are a briolette cut. Briolettes are very interesting. Not very easy to do, but they are so beautiful when you find them. These are beautiful blue topaz.
I can put them near my ear if that helps,
Sure.
Sometimes it's hard to imagine. Well, I wouldn't go as far as calling me that, but I will help put it together. So if I put it next to my ear, this is what it looks like. I like them because they kind of dangle a little bit, and I think they're really classy looking. I'm just gonna go forward a little bit with this. I'm not sure if you can see.
These are in 18K white gold.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. I actually like the high purity metals when it comes to earrings because I feel like they don't itch as much if you have an allergic reaction. And I think that 14K for me has too many alloys personally, but I do really like this. This is great British pounds, 2,182, and in US dollars it's 2,909. So it is definitely a very well priced piece. It's R163. So, and again, these earrings aren't crazy heavy, and that's really important because as women, we don't want the earrings to drag our ears. So I feel like that's just, and it's so easy to wear. I feel like you can wear this to bed if you really had to on a drunken night.
Oh my goodness.
So this one again is 2,182 British pounds, and it's 2,902 US dollars. Again, the number for the SKU is R163. All right.
Now I really want to show these next.
All right.
These are beautiful. No heat, Mozambique origin. These are, I consider a pinkish red.
I would say pinkish red.
Pinkish red.
Yeah.
No heat, Mozambique ruby earrings. These are gorgeous. The color is just so vivid. This is SKU R72, by the way, Josh.
Yeah, it's a no heat.
These are
really hard to find no heat matching pairs and in colors that are not insipid. These are really beautiful colors, and I think that just being able to own something like this will definitely I say it would definitely acquire value over time, because being that's a no heat stone. But I'm having pairs are exceptionally difficult and exceptionally expensive right now, just to even find pairs. So
Absolutely. And just to show off how vivid this color is, I'm going to take a step back here into the shadow because these are just...
yeah, just to show you how bright it is. It's crazy. Look how bright. It's still pink.
Talk about it from across the room.
I might go and get the UV and to see whether we can show what it looks like on the UV. I've got to show you some stuff. I'll be back in a second. Travis will just hang out with you in the meantime.
So Josh, these are R72. These are no heat once again for any viewers who just tuned in. I'd say as a color match goes, these are nearly a perfect color match. We have... oh wow, these are each 1.5 carat.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are quite big. These are, one is 1.5 carat, the other one is 1.41 carat. And we're looking at about 65 points of diamonds on each piece.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down a bit. I'm going to close this a little bit, and I'm going to give you the flashlight if you want to show them fluorescence. So...
oh, we don't even need to turn it down.
You sure?
We don't even need to turn it down.
Okay,
No,
I'm
no.
I'm going to go down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to stop.
You guys ready for this?
That is crazy. That is
No.
high fluorescence.
High fluorescence, and fluorescence is a really interesting phenomenon. It's obviously really cool when we show you guys the fluorescence with this light here, but fluorescence in daylight, which is what a lot of rubies and spinels can do when they get to this high chromium content, just gives you a tremendous amount of pop.
Yeah, it just shows you that in natural daylight, which has an amount of UV in it, it will pop. You know, it won't be this insipid looking stone. It's really important that, like, when we're picking color, that we want color, that we're not looking at just some decoration, you know, on our ears, that we actually have a beautiful piece of gem.
No, this is color, and in case any of our viewers are interested in Great British pounds, these are 7,715. In USD, that translates to $10,287. And I remind you guys, these are 1.5 carats. One is 1.5 carats, the other one is nearly 1.5 carats a piece. These are not small stones, and they are an excellent color match. I wish I could model one.
Where are these from again?
These are Mozambique.
Mozambique. Actually, it's interesting because I was in Madagascar last year trying to buy sapphires and rubies. Prices were really strong, and someone said to me, oh, Mozambique has a really great deposit, and I was looking at some of their new deposits for a lot of the rubies and sapphires, and I would say that some of their sapphires actually shocked me, because I wasn't expecting Mozambique to have such a good color when it came to sapphires. I mean, obviously we all know about Mozambique rubies, but sapphires were kind of a little bit like, they reminded me of Burmese stones almost, like the lack of like basalt sort of like darkness to it.
Oh yeah.
And so this is like a really bright stone.
These are vivid.
All right.
Can we show these on your... you don't have to put them on.
Yeah, sure.
Can we get a little model action going here?
I'm not sure about the model action.
I don't know. Model action. Oh.
That white piece of cardboard looks really good in my ears. No, you should really remove that before you wear it. So
yeah. Don't wear it with the cardboard.
Yeah. Let me go open this back up again.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we swap? Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay. All right. Speaking of fluorescence, can we go and do this? I love this pendant. Travis is like, investment piece just got gorgeous. Hope someone buys those. Me too. Me too. That's a piece that both Travis and I love. I mean, we don't always have the same taste, and actually most times we don't have the same taste, but in terms of that particular pair of earrings, the emerald ring, I think that we definitely said, you know, we loved it. I have this gorgeous cabochon over here. This is another ruby. I think that it's Burmese origin, just because I've handled a lot of Burmese cabochons, being that I spent about 20 plus years in Myanmar buying stones. And Burmese cabochons are really interesting because they're really, really appreciated, especially because a lot of their cabochons are untreated. We don't have a treatment statement from this, and I can't be for certain sure whether it's treated or not. I mean, being that it is a and the state piece, I don't think they've been requested for treatment. But what I want to show you is how bright. We talk about fluorescence. Look at this. This is crazy fluorescence. It literally pops. And that's usually one of the indicators. It's not always an airtight indicator, but it is an indicator that the ruby is either no heat or low heat. And so I feel really confident when I look at this ruby to tell you that I think that it's definitely a gorgeous piece. Because we haven't got a lab report yet, I don't want to say it's no heat, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. And if it is, then definitely, if it's of Burmese origin, the value will be there.
And it's just massive too.
It's massive, but the thing is, because we don't know we don't really know the origin. It hasn't been on the lab report. We don't really have the treatment. We just can't make it expensive. So we made it as reasonable as possible, and it's actually in British pounds. It's 4,671 pounds, and US dollars is 6,227. This is R156. And there is 18 carats of ruby. So in my honest opinion, this is a great buy. Irregardless, I am about 99% sure that this is Burmese origin, because I've seen a lot of rubies from Burma, and that sort of reddish with the slight pink undertone is definitely indicative of a lot of their pieces, but also the inclusions in there, which I had a look at before we started, does seem to indicate that it's probably Burmese origin.
And Yvonne, one of our viewers asked, do these pieces come with their certificate? So some of these pieces do. In a piece like this, does this one have sorting papers?
This one might have sorting paper, but we can always do it for you. That's not an issue. I mean, if you say to me, hey, we need to get this done, we can definitely organize that. Luxury Promise, I do believe that they have some offices around the world that can do it. But if you don't mind a Japanese report, and assuming that we're able to get it in time before we leave in about a couple of days, I'm happy to do it for you. But it just depends on what type of lab reports you need. Most of these actually come with sorting papers. Do you know if this one does? Let me have a look. It's in sorry, some of this is in Japanese, so we just have to. Well, I'll let you have a look at that a little bit. But I still feel like this is a great deal.
Sure.
Honestly, can I say that in 2018, when I was in Burma, I bought a very big ruby. It was like 20 carats, and it was a ruby cabochon. This is a 18. So I bought a 20-something carats ruby. It was a no heat, and I paid, like, in 2018 $24,000 for that particular cabochon. So I feel like this could be it could be a great I guess opportunity. That if it is that, then you've definitely scored. But I just love this piece.
And to answer your question, one more time, if you were interested in these Mozambique earrings, I do believe that these do come with sorting papers.
Yeah. Sorting papers or lab reports, being that's Mozambique?
Well, the kanji translates to Blue Book.
Oh, yes. So it's got a Japanese lab report. So yes, it does. And this one here, which I just want to just mention that this one probably comes with a small sorting paper, which is what they normally do. They throw the piece into an FTIR machine. It goes through this lab, and usually they say, okay, it's heated, not heated. But in the sorting papers, they generally don't have origins. So we can check it for you if you like. You can definitely contact us after the show, and we can even maybe potentially get a verbal from a lab here. But that's something that definitely, I mean, I feel like if it was me and I wanted to look for something that would be potentially amazing, I would definitely love this ruby pendant. Do you have a loop around here by any chance, Travis?
I do believe the loop is in my room. I can go grab it.
Can you grab it? Yeah, so I'll just keep going on here for a bit, because I do want to have a look at the inclusions here just to make sure. But okay, so it's just us for the moment. So whilst we're on here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off with corundum. So for those of you that have just joined us and don't know what corundum is a mineral category that where sapphires and rubies fall under. It is probably the most important mineral category because of its hardness. So Like diamonds, for example, are 10 on the Mohs scale, and the higher the number, and 10 being the max, the more durable your piece of jewelry is. And when you want to collect something and you're looking at something on a long-term basis, you're always looking for hardness in jewelry, because there's nothing worse than, say, wearing it for, 2 or 3 years, and then the top of it becomes braided because you loved it to death, or you decided to do yarning with it, or thereabouts. And that's why sapphires are so coveted, because sapphires and rubies are so coveted, especially in our industry. So I do have a large selection. I do want to show you a few, but let me put them on the finger, just to give you a range of colors. And there you go. These are some of the ranges that they come in. So actually, I was saying before that every mineral comes in all different colors. Jade comes in a myriad of different colors, so do sapphires. But the only thing that sapphires don't come in is red, because red is ruby. So some of the beautiful pieces here, and you can see that the colors that we've chosen are always super bright. They're mostly clean stones. I think we have one that has slight inclusions in it, but we basically choose pieces that look like candies. So here's
oh, just a few sapphires there.
Yeah, just
wow, look at that spread.
That's just a lot here.
I'll loop for you.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go through them a couple at a time, and I think it'll make it easier, so that I think that what we want to do is put a few on our hands so that you can have a real comparison. Thanks for that, Travis. But before we do that, let's go back to this pendant for a second, and let me have a look at some inclusions to see. Yeah, I don't think this could be. I think if this was heated, it probably would not last.
I tend to agree with you. I can almost see some crystal inclusions from here without the loop.
Yeah, I think I can see some, like, I am about 90% sure that this is no heat.
And Yvonne, can you describe for the audience kind of what you're doing there?
Oh, so what I'm doing is, normally when we look for inclusions, we use the backlight of a like a strong backlight. So in this case, we have a ring light, but we also have light coming in from the window. And I put it up against either the window or the light source in the back. And with the loop, I am literally looking for negative inclusions, potentially silk, any identifiers that would tell us that it is natural. So for right now, like what I can see are a couple of negative crystals. Negative crystals tend to dissolve during the heat process. And so if it was like, for example, if it's like high pressure heated, or if it's standard heated, it would melt and we wouldn't see those negative crystals. The only thing that I am not really certain of, and I don't think it would be low heat, is the low heat process, because low heat is very difficult to identify, and that's something that needs to go through a lab or an FTIR machine or thereabouts, because hand tools are just not enough to let us know. But I mean,
absolutely. I mean, there are some things that I could tell you. If we have some long, unbroken rutile in there, also known as silk, if we have some very heavy crystalline inclusions, it's, yeah.
Absolutely.
You'd have to take them through a lab to even see if that's...
and yes, we do have some lavender jadeite in this show as well. I will put together a little jade finger just to show you the amount of jade. We do have another lavendite hovering around somewhere. Have you seen it, Travis? It's like hovering somewhere in this lot. There was like a...
Right here.
Oh yeah, there you go. So let me give you a bit of a look.
Spread.
A jade spread, yes. Jade and organics spread. I'll put all in the same.
Conch pearl on there too.
Yeah, let's stick it on there.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
Yeah. There you go. I hope this answers your question. Yeah, oh, we have a lot.
Pick your flavor.
And you can see like every single piece that we choose has amazing color, because color is really important to us, being that we're colored stone traders, and they're usually very, very clean, have little or no inclusions. But I do love this. This is probably my favorite section, is organic and ornamentals. So one day we'll do a whole show on this. And every single thing is type A. So I don't know.
So that pink all the way at the bottom is actually a conch pearl. We have 2 lavender jades here. I'll show you.
Yeah, it's a slightly blue. Hi, Janice. It's a slight bluish looking jade. It's bluish lavender, which is very, very rare to find. And then the other one is a true lavender. So we try to get them in all colors. Actually, jade comes in all colors, right? It comes in yellow. It comes in like clear white, clear whitish, and then there's like clear, and then there's obviously moss and snow and so forth. I'm just gonna move over so that Travis can.
Sure.
Oh yeah, the pink is a conch.
Yeah, the
bottom.
is a conch.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
conch.
let's show that off for our viewers here. And yes, Janice, there are some lavender jades here as well. And this one has more of a bluish tone, and this has a very classic lavender color. They are very excellent pieces. I want to show this conch pearl off because I love conch.
Oh, there's a question from Emma. There was a yellow gold pave diamond marquee kind of shaped ring I seen. Can you show that?
Oh,
I don't know whether it's in this collection, but we definitely do have access to it. Let me just have a look. Might be in the next collection. What is the red stone? Oh, that is coral. That's Mediterranean coral. We'll talk about that later. You're gonna love it.
So
yeah.
Let's look while we're looking for this marquee. Do you have this marquee here?
I don't think it's in this collection. I think it was actually in another collection. I don't see it in this collection.
Well, I'll take a look through our inventory when we get a moment.
We will, absolutely.
So what we have here is a beautiful conch pearl. It's got a very nice pink tone. Conch pearl is 2.32 carats and about 76 points of diamonds here. Let's show this off. Look at how pretty that is. Yvonne, you've actually been to where they've found conch pearls, right?
We tried diving for it. We were in Cayman Brac, and I had this brilliant idea. I said to my husband, hey, let's go on holiday. But I absolutely, I'm not a holiday person. And he was like, oh, really excited, let's go diving. Little did he know that I actually took him there to dive for conch pearls. And so we spent probably about a week and a half free diving for conch. And we did have a lot of conch. We saw a lot of conch. We ate a lot of conch. But pearls, not so much. It was really difficult. And we thought we were being smart, and we said, hey, can we go and get some conch from the divers? Because, you guys must have a lot. And this guy that said to us, oh, we dive for conch every day. And out of a year, we have like 1 or 2 that we can actually get. So it's really difficult to, first of all, don't try diving for conch pearls, because that was a mistake that we made.
Well, you tell them why.
Well, I think it's like really, I think one of the reasons is because conch pearls are only naturally, are found only in the wild. They can't be harvested. They can't be cultured. They can't be grown. It's basically, it can only come in its natural habitat. So if you get a conch pearl, it's really important to know that it's a very, very special pearl, because unlike other pearls, not that there's anything wrong with other pearls, but unlike other pearls, it absolutely cannot be replicated through human intervention. And so climate change, for example, those are all like key factors when buying something as important as the conch. There's also the quail pearl in the US, in Tennessee, I think it is. That's another creature that it's been really difficult to find any of the quail hogs as well. But conch is absolutely gorgeous as far as I'm concerned.
And if any of our viewers are interested in this one in particular, this is R6. In GBP, this is 4,106 Great British pounds. In USD, that's $5,474. And once again, this is a 2.32 carat conch pearl with about 76 points of diamonds. This is a platinum setting. Beautiful, beautiful ring. I love conch pearl. They're my favorite type of pearl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Want to show lavender jade?
Sure. I'm gonna put this on here for a second. Let me just do one more pan of all the jades and organics that we have, just so that you can see it again. There you go. And I'm gonna take them out one at a time to show you, just to show you the spread of what we have. By the way, that pink conch It's very well priced, and I'm not just saying that because we went to, didn't we go to a loose comp place?
Oh my gosh.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh my
But
goodness.
it was pretty up there, and we were super surprised. So the blue and purple one, please. No worries. All right, I'm just gonna pull these out of the finger and grab them out for you. Okay, I just want to also say this. I am not a hand model, so I apologize in advance because I don't
You're
have
too
the
modest.
best.
They
Yes,
look
I'm
great.
just like, I'm so sorry. But there you go. This is what it looks like. Do I have conch earrings as well? No, I don't have any now, but we might be able to get it. We deal, so being that we're vendors, we go through like thousands and thousands of stock, and we're part of the auction as well. So if there's something that you want that we don't already have in the show, definitely just contact us and say, hey, you know, I saw this, it was another photo that you had, or you know, do you have this? And we can definitely look at sourcing it for you, because I think that being that we're already in this industry and we do, you know, quite a lot of like sales a year, and we do come across a lot of things. So we're definitely going to look out for you if you're interested. Okay, so these two, one's a lavender and the other one is like a bluish lavender, and it's a darker jadeite. Do you know about type A, type B, and type C jadeite? For those of you that know, feel free to share with the others. But for those of you that don't know and want to know what that is, type A is the most natural form of jadeite you can get. So no treatment. They might put a bit of wax on the top, but that's not really considered treatment of the natural stone. And type B means it has had some sort of treatment. So it could be bleach agents or peroxides, usually to take off the small amount of iron stains that could be in the jade, so the sort of like the brownish stain that people don't love too much, and that's what they do in type B. And then type C is when it's dyed injected. So I just want to tell you that all our jadeites are type A, so that's really important when you're buying jade in terms of value. Okay, let's talk about this straight away. I think there's a lot of interest in this right now. Whoop, let's go back. Great color. I do love the design. It's nice and simple. Actually, it's also a really good size, because actually the size, we found the size gauge. So this is a size 9, which I really like, because it's so hard to get a big size piece when you're in Japan, because some of it's like size 4, so it's unwearable. But and you know, you have to resize it at that point. But size 9 is a great size. We can size it to almost any size that you need. So let me tell you about this. This is R172 SKU number. It's the center stone is 6.918 carats. The diamonds is 0.33 carats. It's an 8.9 gram platinum ring, size 9, and in pounds it's 3,086, and in US dollars it's $4,115. I really like this piece.
I like the size of the jade on it too.
I like the fact that like it's not really easy to get this color. I mean,
No.
you can get a lot of different colors, but this is a color that's hard to get. And so I think that this will end up selling very quickly at some point. This is something that I really love personally. But if you want it, let us know. I do. It's very difficult to get this color, and I think what I like about it is, see this translucent. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a translucent stone. And that's really important, that you're not buying opaque jadeite, because that's where it's hard to increase value over time. So we always look at translucency, bit of color. And I do love the fact that it has some little cloud inclusions in there, but they're not devastating. But I do love it because it gives it character. So love this piece. So the next lavender is a much more it's like a lightish lavender stone. Its setting's gorgeous. It is a translucent stone. The color is very evenly distributed. And so all these jadeite that I'm showing you today comes from Myanmar. It comes from a place called Kachin, which is north of Myanmar, very close to the Chinese border. So this is where all these come from. And this is what Chinese people term as old jade. So there's new jade, old jade, and a lot of the stuff that you see here is old jade. So with the lavender, it is, the center stone is 5.03 carats. It's 0.50 carats of diamonds, And the number, Josh, is R110. That's R110 for the SKU number. And in pounds is 2,700, and in US dollars is 3,601. This is the lavender. And I'll put them both together so you can compare them if you're trying to figure out which one you want more. They're both really different pieces.
And I would say in person, the shade on the lighter one is probably 1 to 2 shades darker.
Yeah, it looks light on this.
Way light in this.
I think it's because of the lighting in the background. But we sort of need to have it because it's sort of difficult otherwise to see some other stones. But that's a lot better. That's really what it is. That color there. What is new jade versus old jade? So what we consider old jade are deposits prior to, I'd say, 1956. And the old jades actually come from a particular deposit. So that particular deposit is known for usually very fine crystalline structure. Certain colors occur in that old deposit. New deposit usually has, I think is it tremodite? Can't remember. It was like some sort of it's like a black mineral that does appear in some of the new jades. There's also so jades come in a few different sort of species per se. There's jade nephrite, jade jadeite, and there's jade omphacite. So omphacite is what is known as new jade because a lot of the minerals, trace elements in there weren't the same as what they were previously. Old jades tend to be a little bit more small and crystalline, more classic looking. And because these are mostly vintage, I would say I don't see any new jades yet in this lot. But if I do see it, I'll let you know for sure. Is it whether it's an older mine or newer mine? Yes. The country and origin are all Burmese. You can get jadeite from Australia. You can get jadeite from Guatemala. And there's a lot of deposits, even in the US, there's jadeite in parts of the US. But these are all definitely Burmese origin. So it's really difficult to find decent jade in Burma. I was there the last time before Mo got closed and Kachin closed in 2021. It closed. I wasn't able to access it with my passport status. I'm Australian. And it was really, there was a lot of marketplaces where we had a look and see whether we could find some alternative to buying from the mines. It was really difficult because so much of the jade is dyed or treated. So you got to be really, really careful. And I think that's one of the reasons why being Japan, I tend to go towards jadeite because I know that there's a lab report on this. I know that they check for, treatment. It's just a thing that happens here that it doesn't happen in the field. So I find it very confident to buy pieces from Japan. And the other thing also, just because we go to the country of origin doesn't mean it's cheaper. I mean, I look at some of the pieces of sapphires that we buy. I go to Sri Lanka as well, and sometimes it's cheaper to buy it from these estate deals than in the country of origin, simply because it's just a different marketplace. And actually, I have sold a couple of sapphires to Sri Lankans, so there you go.
Sold them back to Sri Lankans.
I have actually. Long story, yeah. But yes.
Speaking of, do we want to keep going with jade, or do you want to?
Yeah, I think since we're started on this, let's maybe finish this, and then maybe you can take over the sapphire component of it.
Cool.
Someone asked me, and I think it was Emad or someone asked me about Mediterranean coral. So I have a friend who is in a place in Italy called Torre del Greco. And this is where a lot of coral people basically make their fortune. They manufacture there. They create a lot of cabochon pieces, carvings, but also in Sardinia, etc. But Mediterranean coral, especially of this color, where I would consider it more like an oxblood color, it's relatively expensive, particularly in Italy. I would say that some of these pieces can go up to, I don't know much about retail, but like in terms of wholesale, they can go up to thousands of dollars for, you know, a moderate sized piece, something that's maybe slightly bigger than this or slightly longer than this. The way in which to value a coral, it's not through the height. I mean the height of the stone. It's through the width of the stone, because it's all about the coral branches, right? So the thicker the coral branch, the older the coral, and the more expensive the stone. And in this particular piece, you can see that it's not a skinny red rock, and well, red cabochon, but it's actually quite wide as well. And so the coral that grew from this piece was a pretty big coral for them to be able to do a perfect cabochon with no inclusions. You see, it's a perfect stone.
I know you say you're not a hand model, but that ring looks very good on you.
Thank you, but I definitely need a manicure at some point, so don't judge me. But yeah, so this coral is a platinum. It's a platinum ring. It is there are no weights for the coral, so but we can do a measurement. I can tell you it's around about 15.6 by 12.4 millimeters. There's about 30 carats of diamonds. It's a pretty hefty.
30 points of diamonds.
Sorry, 30 points of diamonds.
Sorry,
30 no. 30 points of diamonds. And it's 12.8 grams of platinum. The ring size on this is a 6.5 ish. It's a Japanese size, so it's between 6.25 and 6.5. And in pounds, this is 3,431. So Josh, this SKU number is R78, and in US dollars, it's 4,574. So there you go.
Beautiful piece.
Yeah, and again, easy to size. You can see the side of it. It's plain. That's really important for sizing. We've got a few more pieces of jade.
Got a couple pearls there too.
And pearls, yes, which I also dig.
I love this one.
Me too. I'm just all right, so we're gonna go through and have a look at the other organics and ornamentals. Let's go with the three green jadeites. I had this curated for a number of reasons. I don't know if I can just do it maybe the other way. What's really important, I think, is the color. Again, being that we're colored stone dealers, we tend not to like washed out colors, and we always look at like, you know, apple green or imperial colors, you know, in terms of jadeite. And it's really important that that the stone looks I guess clean in terms of color face on. There's no like brownie bits in it. There's no opacity, and there's like very fine crystalline structure. And that's, if I can just show you this, that's what you look for when you look at pieces. You're looking at pieces that look luscious, like sweets.
Juicy.
These
are juicy.
right? Juicy, yeah. And so this is one of the things that we do try to go for. And I do love the color. This particular one has a great setting. Let me go through this one here. It's a nice 3-stone ring. The jade is 5.72. The diamonds is 0.43, and it's 9.4 grams. And this one here is 80 pounds, and it's 6,774 US dollars, and the SKU number is R120. Next, we have these other two. I love this design of this ring. I think it has a very big look. And this one here is a 6.93 carat jadeite. Again, it's not treated, and it's 0.9 carats of diamonds. Oh, it's just disconnected. Do you see me? Sorry, we just seem to be having some sort of like a problem with the reception. Let me see if I can figure this out. And hopefully we don't cut off again. Sorry about this. We're back. Can you see us? Okay, so I was just talking about this particular piece here. My favorite design. I think that has a very like, I suppose, important look to it. It is a beautiful piece. You can see the colors all even saturation. Really, really important when it comes to jadeite. Great color. I'll just read the SKU number is R118, and it's 6.93 carats. The diamonds is 0.9, and it's in platinum. And this one here is a size 6. So it's a good size. That index is a deep, vibrant green. Oh yeah, I mean, I love this piece. Super translucent. So you can see like this one here has a lot more translucency than this one here, but this one has more color and it's a bigger piece. This one here is also very translucent. I have shown these pieces before, but I brought them back because I just feel like they're just so underrated. You know, these pieces are so underrated. I feel like they need to go to a home. So I did bring them back because I love it personally. The middle one, which I also really like, again, super translucent, apple green. I can show you the side view. Again, you can see the plain parts of the shank, which means it can be resized. And this middle one is, SKU number is R28. And the middle one in pounds is 3,141, and in US dollars is 4,188. It's 4.97 carats of jade. So again, show you again. Actually, Travis, can you do me a favor? Can we just turn off that light for a minute so they can see the translucency maybe coming from the side view? And see if that's going to be helpful. All right, so we turned off the lighting. As you can see, it's really translucent. You can see the side view on this, with the lights passing through on this particular one here, and this one, and this one. Okay, we turn it back on again. So yeah, that's really, really important when you come to collect for jadeite. And I think that it's probably one of the most collectible pieces. You know, I'm of Chinese heritage. My father was a jade collector, but jade nephrite collector in antiques, and my mum was the what's it called, the person that wore all the pieces of jade in the house, and she used to buy all these like super green translucent pieces. I remember growing up as a kid, and they would cost a huge amount of money. And I think that when I look at the value that you can buy when you're in buying estate pieces here as a vendor, I feel like there's just so much more value here in terms of pricing than there is, you know, buying somewhere like China or even Hong Kong or in other parts of the world like the UK, the US, because I think that they are incredibly undervalued. But yes, I mean, I just love them. So these are the is the resizing free or extra cost? Leanna, that's a good question. We don't generally do resizing on our end. I believe the LP generally does the resizing. There is an extra cost, but I cannot tell you how much that costs. But if
Joshua, do you have any info?
do you have any idea, Josh, how much that would cost for them? Because we're not sure.
Well, in the meantime, while we get Josh,
we'll get back to that. But generally speaking, I mean, if we had time to do it here, it takes about a week, and it's not usually that much. But because we're leaving in a couple of days, I'm not sure that we can do that on our end. But definitely LP does do it, and their prices are pretty reasonable. They're not crazy. So, but I just don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. No worries. Sorry about that. I wish I could give you more information. All right, next.
I'm going to show off a couple of my favorite pearls.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. So Travis is going to talk about pearls with you while I just move to a little bit side.
It's beautiful golden. This is my favorite one here. First of all, we'll just do the little spread. Look at how pretty these rings are.
Yeah, they're all great South Sea pearls. I really love them.
This is my favorite one. It's kind of a golden sheen South Sea pearl. Let me get up here and show you guys. This pearl is 12.8 millimeters.
You're super quiet.
12.8 millimeter. Oh,
yeah.
Super quiet. Sorry about that. This is a 12.8 millimeter stone. It's not stone, pearl. About 68 points of diamonds. This is a beautiful ring. I love the design of this one. Love the design of this one. This is an 18K yellow gold. Get closer to the mic. Okay, I can do that. Oh, look at this. So Josh, this is R170. Look at the setting on this, guys. This one we have here is a South Sea pearl. It is 2,467 British pounds and 3,290 USD. Yes, very, very buttery. Really love the luster on this. Wonderful pearl.
Can I also say something about the golden pearl? So
Please.
What's really cool about the South Sea golden pearl is that this is a natural color. It comes from the gold lip oyster, and that is actually the color of the inside of the oyster. What I am really always so surprised about is how nature manages to come up with this incredible organic piece of this amazing color, and it's a perfect stone. That's a perfect round. And what I do love about it is that this comes in the waters of Philippines, Indonesia, Australia, and I've been to a lot of these pearl farms, so it's very, very fun going and hanging out in the water for pearls. But pearls can only be raised in very clean waters, so and I think that's one thing that I do love about pearls, that it's grown in a very controlled environment and always in natural waters, especially when they get older. But when they're younger, they are in a tank so that they ensure that they grow properly.
So one of our viewers has a question for you.
Yeah.
They want a Philippine origin South Sea pearl. Is it possible to tell origin and vintage or even new pieces?
And Jay, it's really difficult. The only way we can tell is to figure out what is seated in the inside. So I would say that most of the pearls that we get in terms of like the golden pearls are probably not Australian, because Australia mostly does white pearls. There are golden pearls in Australia, but we tend to have really big, massive pearls growing in Australia. So, and this is a little bit small. So I would say definitely I would count Australia out. The second place that I would say that may come from is Lombok. Lombok is in the same body of water as the south of Philippines. And there is a possibility, but I've seen a lot of Lombok pearls as well. And having been to a lot of their farms, I don't know, it's just, I think it's the color, or it's the color of the pearls that makes me think it's probably more Philippines. I don't know, Lombok pearls tend to be more of a less sort of like, I wouldn't say orangey, but more of a true sort of like a true gold, a more metallic looking. Even though the pearls are, I mean, the oysters are of the same family, I feel like that what they're eating or what they're filtering through, it makes such a difference to, the pearl color itself. So I think that I would say that this is most likely, and I wouldn't say this with absolute certainty because we don't know and we can't see what's seeded. I would say that it's most likely Philippines, followed by Indonesian, and then lastly Australian. I hope that answers.
And NJ is asking, can we source these pearls directly from the Philippine farm?
We can. That's the only place I think that I haven't personally been, but Philippines is not very far from here. And obviously, if we have a reason to go, we definitely would go. And I think one of the places that I do want to go is in Palawan. There's like some beautiful waters there, and that is on my hit list. So next time I'm there, I will definitely let you guys know. And thank you so much for this, NJ. I also feel like this is a very reasonably priced piece. It's 18K. It's 12.8 millimeter pearl. It's a dead set round pearl. There is like no inclusions on this pearl. It's a perfect pearl. And what I do like about this is also that the size is decent. Like it's not too small, which is again something I always worry about. It's a size 6 and super easy to resize if need be. So,
and I'm gonna harp on about the design. I love the design of this ring.
Yeah, it's so nice and simple. I do love it, and it's really well priced. I think that if you were to buy this pearl, I think on a normal retail environment, it will probably be about $3,000. So you get the free gold with it, I guess, being that it's an estate piece.
I love estate jewelry.
Yeah.
What about this big guy? Can we do this big one?
Yeah, so this is, I think that this is most likely Australian pearl. You see, the reason is because I've been to Pass Bailey. We've been to some of their farms, seen a lot of like pearl people in Australia, and we see them in auctions in Hong Kong. When I'm there, usually I used to buy like kilos of pearls. In fact, in my heydays when I was buying pearls, we used to, when I was actually not South Sea so much, but in freshwater, we were buying them by the tons. So I am about 99% sure this is Australian. Paloma to Paradise. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I would love that.
If we go sourcing because of you, NJ,
we'll be thanking you.
You let us know, and we'll make a special price
I
for
hear
you.
that the water there is awesome, so I would love to just go. But okay, so this is done in platinum. It's a really big pearl. This is 15.6 millimeter. And when I was selling pearls in Australia, because, you know, that's originally where I'm from before I moved to the US about 10 years ago, pearls this size were incredibly expensive. And so when I saw this, I was like, I really like the size and I really like the cost, actually. So this one is in platinum. There's 1.15 carats of diamonds. It's the pearl is 15.6 millimeter. It has got great luster. It's not a dead piece. Really important when it comes to, let me tell you, one thing that's really important when you come to buying estate pearls, you've got to make sure that the nacre is still intact. Nacre means that there's thickness between where the seed is and the edge of the pearl, so that when you go to wear it, it doesn't wear down. And that is what you got to look for when it comes to pearls. That's why I think when we showed you this in the beginning, the Akoya, where even though we buy a lot of estate jewelry, it's really important that you don't get a pearl that's worn. So it doesn't matter how cheap it is. You gotta really always look for that and ask the seller to show you that. That's really, really important. So
and
going back
what
to
is
this,
nacre for our viewers that don't know?
nacre is basically the calcite, the calcium carbonate deposit, which is basically what makes the pearl, the outside of the pearl. So inside is a seed. That seed could be of any amount of material, could be organic or non-organic material. But I do like this piece. It's very
It's massive.
polished. Yes, I love it.
This is a big ring, guys.
Yeah, so this is SKU number R171, and in pounds it's 3,830, which is just really well priced.
And Lily is asking, how do we see that? How do we see the actual thickness of the nacre?
It's really difficult, but what we do is, and this is not a foolproof thing, I have a very, very strong flashlight. You can buy a very strong flashlight in places like Walmart, or I'm not sure where in the UK you go shopping, but or Kmart, or and what I normally do is, you can see this, I'm not sure what I can show you. I usually shine through the pearl to see what I can see a shadow. And if I can see a shadow, I try to determine how small that seed is or how large that seed is. When there's a lot of nacre, one of the telltale signs is that because pearls are made from little like little round sort of deposits, when you have a thick nacre, it tends to be more lustrous. And I think that you look for that. You try and shine a flashlight through it to see whether you can identify what's inside. The only other way to do it is through an X-ray, which, you know, most people don't carry around, but you can see this, even that, see?
Absolutely, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what we now see inside of pearls originally in nature was caused by an impurity, something getting inside of the mollusk. So what's a beautiful thing is that an impurity creates something as beautiful as this.
Yeah, I mean, that's how pearls are created. Also, did you know that South Sea pearls, actually, you can only have one pearl per oyster, and this is why they're a lot more expensive than freshwater pearls, and also because they are reliant on the environment to grow. Freshwater pearls can be grown in controlled environments, and in a single mussel, you can have, you know, hundreds of different pearls in there. And that's why the value between a South Sea pearl and a freshwater pearl differs so much. But I do think that if you go and do a search for a pearl this size, you'll find that it's extraordinarily expensive. And I definitely think that this is a gorgeous looking pearl. And in fact, looking at the inclusions here, I can only see a tiny little variation of I suppose the nacre, which is not a hole, and it's only just very, very minuscule. And I think that is what makes this such a great purchase in terms of a ring. So next, you want to talk about this one here. This is a slightly smaller one, but I think it's cute.
It's very cute.
Yes.
Here we have another South Sea pearl. Not quite as round. There's a little bit of variation. I don't know if you guys can see. There we go. So it's got a little bit of a more organic shape to it. It has, in my opinion, a very high luster. And it's
semi-Baroque.
Semi-Baroque.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's a really very pretty setting. Look at how it just hangs out in there. It's another 18 karat yellow gold piece.
Again, super lustrous. I don't know. I think that Travis and I have this thing in common that we like, I wouldn't say perfect gemstones, but I'd say almost perfect gemstones. We have very high standards when it comes to buying pieces, because we generally don't do highly included pieces, and even pearls, we always look for blemishes and to make sure that the nacre is thick enough. And so being that we've been, Travis, you've been doing this, what, for 10 years?
Oh, over 10 years.
Over 10 years, yeah. And, we're veterans in this business. We've learned the hard way as to what not to buy. And so you'll find that every single piece that we have looks pretty good, I would say.
Yvonne won't even pick it up if it doesn't photograph
No, I
well.
just go, no.
No, if it doesn't photograph well, which means that when you zoom in, it's got to look really good.
Yeah, it's got to look pure as it's meant to be. I think that's really important. Yeah.
This is a gorgeous piece, by the way, guys. It's very pretty.
Actually, it's really inexpensive, right? Do they have the price in the
no,
SKU
they
number?
don't. So the SKU on this one is R109, Josh. This is a 12.6 millimeter pearl. Wow, GBP, this is 1,764.
Yeah, it's inexpensive.
Inexpensive piece. USD is $2,351. And this is a 4.5 grams here. So
Also very classic. I
very
really
classic.
like. Yeah.
Very wearable.
You can wear it anywhere. How do I see? So Lily, how do you see that?
No, we answered.
Oh, did we?
before,
Okay,
yeah.
just double checking because I didn't want to miss anything. I'm
Not
not
miss
just
anything.
bit behind.
Well, we've done a lot
Next.
of beautiful pearls, but can we move on to sapphires?
Yeah, we're moving on to corundum, guys. So
Moving
let's
on to
display
corundum,
both of them again
yeah.
so that they can have. Here you go. I'm going to sort this out here. So
How juicy is this spread, guys? Now, both Yvonne and I are very fond, very, very fond of corundum in general. That means sapphires, rubies. I like all colors, all flavors. So we have a variety here. Some are heated, some are non-heated. Let's get it started.
but all super juicy though.
Oh,
all super juicy. Yeah.
Like I said, if they don't even photograph well, she won't even look at them. So,
Sorry, no, that's true.
Okay, let's get it
Okay.
started here. How about
Do we want to curate like some sizes, like the smaller ones to start with, and then we go?
I actually want to go with a panger to start.
Oh,
with.
go for it. You go
I'll go with
nuts.
this big one.
Yeah.
This is also really cute. I like this ring. Okay,
I like this one too. We like too many pieces here.
we like them all.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get this one started. This is a big Thai ruby. Big Thai ruby. This is a 3.38 carat Thai ruby. This stone has been heated, but do not let that distract you from the size and the color.
Yeah. How
This
many
is
times
red.
did I pick this up and put it down? Like probably a million.
I think you're gonna end up taking this one. None of our viewers do. This is a fabulous stone, big size. And guys, rubies in 1-2 carat sizes can be, I wouldn't say common, but certainly more common than a 3+ carat. If you're buying corundum and you want a big stone of 3 carat up, you will never be disappointed with the size.
Oh, Lars has just asked us whether we can do a pan of our earrings and our
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and our, was it pendants? Was it? Absolutely. Sorry, you keep going while I organize that, and we'll do that for Lars.
So guys, this is once again, this is a Thai ruby. This is 3.38 carats. This is a massive stone. This is 1.17 carats of diamonds. This is R96. R96. And guys, this is red stone. GBP, this is 13,020 pounds. In USD, this is 17,360. Oh, there we go. That's a good view on it. Can't say this enough, guys. This is a killer. Super killer.
Yeah, it's a really nice stone. And actually, I am quite surprised at the price because it's a 3 carat stone. And in gemology, a 3 carat ruby is considered huge.
Huge.
Yeah. Okay, let me just do a little...
Want to do a little necklace spread?
Yeah, I'm just basically putting it together so we can show that...
Sure.
If I can just move this like around here. So in the meantime, do you want me to show another piece while I keep going with this?
Yep.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, right here we have another. This is a sapphire. So corundum is a family, aluminum oxide. It includes sapphires and rubies. Ruby is just a sapphire with a different chromophore, a different coloration. This is another massive corundum. This is a 5.67 carat sapphire in a beautiful setting, beautiful diamond setting. No origin on this one. Nope, no origin on this
I
side.
suspect that looks Sri Lankan.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. 5.63 carats, guys. Sorry
actually, I also think that there is a potential for this to be Burmese, but I'm not going to like guarantee that because it looks very Burmese-y, you know, because that's what I mostly do.
So this is blue, guys. And this is, by the way,
Super
R41. Wow. This is a massive stone for coming in at under $10,000 GBP. This is 9,920 GBP.
Your pinky ring's gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, this one? Yeah, this is a 4 carat plus Padparasha sapphire with a gild report. This is an unheated stone, by the way, in case anybody's curious what I'm wearing today. The diamonds are.
It's for sale. It's not in the actual spreadsheet, but we can always add it to it. But if you're interested, let us know and we'll tell you more about it. In the meantime, we're just gonna pan this for Lars so that we can let me just can I just okay.
Oh, we did a Sri Lanka cornflower origin. Yep. Okay, cool.
Can I grab this here? Okay, so again, I do not love the angle that we're in because it's so difficult to really see. That's really helpful.
It is?
Oh, somewhat helpful. This is like an Oregon sunstone pendant. What is this one here?
I think it's a pod.
It's a pod?
Yep. Padparasha.
It's a pod. This is a tanzanite.
Carat.
You can see that every single piece that we tend to select are just we look for color. Color is
diamond. Look at that
I know. That's like this is like a really sick killer diamond necklace.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you, it's got like, it's one of the best ones that I've seen. We'll go back to that in a second, but oh, that's my ring. That's not for sale.
Can't have that, guys.
No. These beautiful earrings. You can see that everything is super bright in terms of color. So we have a bit of a muted sky. I'll show you what we're looking at. It's pretty cloudy, so we just tend to have to use some sort of lighting to show you what they look like. But here's the
Got a nice tourmaline pendant here. This is a big boy.
yeah, and some earrings. Oh, there's another. I actually really like these earrings a lot.
Oh, the drop earrings.
Yeah, they're really cool. I think that's what I've collated together. Okay, I'll show you these while we're here. Let me show you this diamond necklace.
Yeah, just pull that one out.
It's a crazy necklace. The diamonds are super white. Let me just, could I get you to stick this back on for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. While I try to kind of semi show this.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Ah! I think my hair got in the way.
I'm gonna help you out with that.
Travis thinks I should model this because he thinks it's a very boss looking piece, but it's like
piece.
But I don't know.
She's very modest. Anyone would look good in
just
this.
like you see, it's super white, super clean. These are all VS stones, and every single stone has a Japanese lab report. It's just a really crazy piece.
Okay, so.
But I love it.
Lars is asking whenever we're done with this diamond.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do
definitely
that.
chop it up about this diamond.
Oh, thank you. Lars says that's gorgeous. The square. Which square? Oh, you mean the Oregon sunstone?
This guy?
Yeah, that's gorge. Hang on, let me just do a real. There you go. This is what it actually looks like when it's not in the dark. And there was 2 drop earrings and square pad necklace price please when you're done.
Drop earrings.
Yes, and we don't have a square pad.
No, I think. Well, this is the pod parasha that we pan to very quickly. This is a. Let's see if we can get it in here. Ooh, sorry, guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is not wanting to zoom. There we go. This is a pod parasha necklace we have here. This is I believe a 1.3 carat, 1.31 carat with 15 points of diamond pod parasha pendant. Comes with the chain.
Might have to tell Josh what SKU it is.
Oh, absolutely,
so you can pull it up.
SKU is R154. This one is Great British Pounds 2,563, USD 3,417.
If you see anything you like, feel free to just ask us any questions, or if you just want to check out, you're more than welcome to. But definitely, we're here for you. I have these beautiful earrings. I'm just gonna try and. I really like these earrings. They're super sweet. Look at that, and super dangly. I think, for lack of a better term. This is just to show Lars this.
Oh, thanks, Lars. Yeah. Lars and Janice, I think, are both interested in seeing the sunstone. So
yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second. Let me just do a little hang on a second. My hair is in the way. There you go. This is what it kind of looks like on an ear. Oh, up here. I really like this stone. Oh, this I'm pretty sure this one fluoresces as well.
Oh, definitely.
I would say this probably
I bet money on it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at this. This is how bright the fluorescence is. It's a crazy piece. And actually, this is not that expensive either. Oh, wow. Okay. This is is that 138? Can't read my own handwriting. Sorry.
That's 138.
It's okay, Josh. It's R138. It's in British pounds, 2,563, and in US dollars, 3,417.
There's a total of 1.435 carats. Those are pods, right? Or very near.
No, they're actually pinks.
Just pinks?
They're pinks. But they're so cool though. Oh my gosh, stop moving. But what I do like is the fact that they're dangly. It's like dangly. So just to let you know, all our prices here, we have basically done it so that it's really reasonable. We do this. This is what we do for a living. We're wholesale vendors. We sell to other businesses, and we wanted to give you an opportunity to buy at really good prices. So definitely some of these pieces, I feel like it's going to be difficult for anyone to replicate. We have really great relationships with our vendors, and we do buy a lot as well. So some of this is our stock. For example, the Patparacha ring that Travis has on. So just to let you know, we do own some of this. So yeah.
So we got a couple pendants here. I know all you guys were interested in this.
The drops, are they heated? I would say most likely. We don't have a no heat report, but this is in kanji. What does that say? That sign says middle. I will double check. Let me have a look for you while Travis talks
you
about.
You can always hit it with the loop too, see if you see anything.
Yeah, true.
While we're looking for that, this is the sunstone pendant everybody was asking about. It's most likely an Oregon sunstone. Could also be from another location, but this looks pretty. It looks
like Chris's.
Yeah, pretty dead on Oregon.
Yeah.
And just so you guys know, my primary specialty is American gemstones. Oregon sunstone is one of those stones that has become very big on the market recently. And although you'll see a lot of it, not a lot in this clarity and color. This is a really nice stone, actually.
It is. It's actually a beautiful stone. By the way, Lars, the drops, I would say they're most likely heated. But one thing that I do want to say about the drops is that they are, they look very, very big for what they are. And I'm just actually wondering if, it says 1.4, which means there's 70 points each. But they look like 1 carat stones, don't they?
They do. They're spready.
They're spready. So I feel like they're really spready. Again, I really like this piece, I guess, because it's really, it's dangly. And again, I love the fact that they're gorgeous pink sapphires. It's really hard to match gemstones, especially color. I don't know whether you realize this, but someone had to probably go through tens of thousands of stones just to match this pair. So It is definitely, it's definitely, I think they did very well in matching. It's very close.
Yeah, there are stones that are like a 10-foot matcher, so from 10 feet away you say, oh, that looks about the same, and then there are stones that match perfectly.
This one is a good match.
They're a good match.
Yeah.
And Lars, just to give you some more information about this sunstone pendant.
Yeah, go for it.
Found in the high deserts of Oregon, and I can't be 100% certain of the origin on this one, but I would say I'm pretty certain on the origin of this one. So found in the high deserts of Oregon. They typically come with a little bit of what's called schiller, which is some copper inclusions, which cause a little bit of play in the stone. This is actually a very clean stone. I don't see any schiller in this stone. It's actually a feldspar, and it's known in the trade as a sunstone. And then there's also a moonstone, which is totally different than this guy. It's a really nice pendant. This is R152, and it's going for 2,397 Great British pounds. That's 3,196 USD.
I was actually surprised to find it here, to be honest. I did not realize that so many American gemstones made it to Japan. And actually, this was one of the more surprising pieces that I had. And they have sometimes they have rhodochrosite from Sweet Home, which we've seen a few of as well. But
absolutely,
this is something that we don't see very often, for sure.
And this is an over 6 carat stone. This is a 6.14 carat stone. About 58 points of diamonds here. You have
different colored pads and pink sapphires. Hard to find matches. I know the feeling because there's just so many different tones. It's so difficult. But that's why sometimes it's always good to be able to kind of like, it doesn't have to be matchy. I don't think. I think that if the earrings are far away from your finger, then you're fine. Or if your necklace is not that close to your fingers, that's okay. I think where it gets a bit more difficult is that if it's a ring and a bracelet piece, because that probably needs to match more so than anything else. Because with the earrings and the necklace and the ring, your head's in between, your body's in between. I feel like no one's gonna go, oh, that's not really a true match. So
absolutely,
yeah.
We can do this tourmaline pendant as well.
Actually, that was what Janice was asking about, the bicolor tourmaline.
Yeah, so this, do you want to do this one?
Yeah, I just want to get the color right. This is such a really difficult tourmaline to show you because it's so hard to see the bicolor. But what I do love about this is the blue-green. We might have to change this around just to turn this so you can get the actual natural light. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, natural lighting is really important because I feel like that's going to be... Can you see that? It's a blue-green tourmaline. Be hard for them to have a look. Can we take it off? Can we take this off for a second? And I think that's probably better if we take it off and show you properly in a proper light setting. It will be easier. Let me just move this. Okay, this is better. So you can see that it's a blue green, and you can see the color graduates from the I guess cerulean blue down the bottom to the green on the top. It's a really gorgeous piece. I wish I could get closer without it deciding to do really weird things.
Is that helpful?
Yeah, they can see the color. So this is a gorgeous piece. If I can get you to help me put this back. Sorry, Travis, can't really bad at doing two things at once. Okay, so this tourmaline is 14.43 carats. It's a pretty big size tourmaline. It's bicolor. I would say origin probably looks Brazilian. It's a platinum pendant, and it's 0.21 carats of stone. Again, now you're seeing the light traveling through from this side, so it's very difficult. Just try and see.
Is it a match to the indicolite ring? Good question. We got a few indicolite rings. Let's see if any of them are a match.
Grab the other two.
Yeah.
I think there was another one that might... Actually, you know what I really like about this? It's because of the two colors. It can match either. There was another one as well, the other indicolite. It was like a small indicolite piece.
This guy. And we got the pear as well.
The blue. Yeah, and the pear. So we can put them together for you.
That's decent size on this one.
Okay, let me see if I can hold this with my left hand so I don't end up putting my arm near your face. You got it?
Nearly. Nearly got it.
Hang on. Yeah.
One more. Okay. All right, choose your fighter, guys.
Hard to see.
Hard to see. I'd say. Oh, that's
better.
That's actually a lot better.
You know what? Your hands are a little bit skinny. So let me
There
help
you
you
go.
re-order. we need
double-hand it.
fleshy fingers to see this so that it doesn't move. But let me just try and see whether I can. If you grab the pendant, then I will grab this.
Yes.
There you go. Flashy fingers. There you go.
Okay, so I'd say, do we have a match here?
I'd say any of them can be matched because of the different tones of the
Especially the distance from which you'd
Okay,
be
we
wearing
need to
it.
move it this way so that they can see it for
Closer,
natural.
a
Yeah,
little
just
closer.
if you can keep it on that angle. There you go. I definitely think that these two match as far as this one's concerned. That one's probably a little bit off color.
That one's off. The one
That
above it
one's
is
okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but it's actually a really nice stone. I do love blue indicolites. There you go. That's probably, like I'd say this is a good match. This is a good match. This is slightly lighter, but it's still a good match. The same range of tone, but that's a little bit different.
I like this one as a match. Just from here, I gotta look at them.
And that one too, though. There's
Oh,
that
that
green
one.
is the same as the top on that top
That's right.
end. So it's a set. Someone buy them.
Oh, Lars likes the middle
Yes.
finger and this one, yeah.
Lars, why don't you take it home too? Oh my goodness. Elizabeth, I love the cornflower blue. Is it heat treated? Gorgeous. Which one is that one? Is that the other one that you had? We'll have to
So for our folks that are just tuning in right now, we have all tourmalines on display at the moment. But if we are looking for a cornflower blue,
I think that was the one that you were showing before.
oh, the
but
big one.
We'll
big
come
one.
back to that in 1 second. I've got to get this thing to. Yeah, it's very difficult to show the there you go. There you go. All right, I have to exercise my muscles now because I've got arm fatigue for the moment. I'll get
Okay.
Travis to show you the cornflower blue.
For anyone that was,
Is it
Elizabeth,
heat treated?
is it heat treated? I just took a look at this stone. It does look heated to me.
Yeah, but it's gorgeous though. I would say that when we picked this up, we were super surprised. We were like, oh God, it's such a big stone. Why is the price the way it is? First of all, it has very light, like a very light inclusion. I don't think that it's a major inclusion, but it's definitely there. If we can pull this up, this number, let me see, it's
R41.
R41, Josh. They can actually see the stone a little bit better on, but the color just takes over. It is what I would call a velvet blue, and actually good cashmere stones tend to come in this color, cashmere or a Burmese, which was what I was saying to Travis before. Burmese stones come in this sort of shade as well.
I want to show a couple more blues before.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should bring this down because it's going to be some strange like lighting. Guys, I might just swap the lighting around so that we get accurate lighting because we got to get accuracy for color.
How late is our show going today?
I'm not sure. Just
I want to make sure we get a nice spread here. And by
Yeah,
the
I
way,
get you.
look at this set. Beautiful stuff.
is that more accurate now with the lines down?
Let's take a look. Oh, price on the. Oh. Actually, yeah, I'd say that. Oh my goodness. Okay, can we?
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say the color's pretty accurate now. You want to see?
Can I get your shop over? Thank you, please. Thank you. All right.
Oh yeah, Lars, you like the sets here. I can tell. Okay, yeah, we'll get you some prices on these earrings here. Oh, look at that. That's a nice set, guys. Someone needs to take.
Yeah, look
this
at the
one home.
color. I mean, that is accurate. So this is why we had to like close the blinds because it was changing the actual true color of the stone. And I think that's the whole thing about light conditions that it's important to be able to see some of your pieces in good lighting conditions. By the way, we use about this is a 500 lumens, 5,000 lumens. 5,000 lumens, 5,000 color. I can't remember what's it called. Kelvins, maybe Kelvins. But it's really important because you don't want to be seeing a gemstone under like yellow lighting
Okay.
Yeah.
Janice, I might not have said the price on this tourmaline pendant here, but this tourmaline pendant is 3,706 Great British pounds, and USD, that's $4,942. The size on this tourmaline is, wow, 14.43 carats. This is a massive stone. And this is in platinum with about 21 points of diamonds.
Yeah, look at that pins. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, Lars, I know you wanted to know the details on these guys.
Look how bright they are.
Beautiful. These are R165. These are over a carat each, so 1.05 carat and 1.10 carat. And then diamonds, you're looking at over 2 carats on each. So 2.28 on one and 2.26 on the other carat weight. These are in platinum, 13 grams total. This is R165. That's 5,506 Great British pounds, 7,341 USD. Killer color on these guys, big size.
Can I say something about the earring mechanism on these ones? So these ones here, they come with these, I don't know, they're like clip-ons almost. Then the reason for this is because in Japan, they're the screwbacks, they're not clip-ons. Screwbacks in Japan, they don't generally pierce their ears. And so they have this screwback mechanism on the back, but it's so easy just to get that cut off and put a polish there. And it's usually a very simple thing if you hate them as screwbacks. But see this, if I do this, it starts moving it back. If I start moving it forward, it pushes against your ear. So this is really big in Japan because it's not normally body modifications of any sort, including nose piercings, earrings, etc. It's not really accepted. But if you look at the color, hang on, let me just show you the color. It is a super nice blue.
And Janice is asking, out of curiosity, how do you know what the true color of a stone is, since it's always viewed in a light and each light is different?
Okay, so it's really difficult because some stones color shift, but when I take photos, every photo that you see in any of these pieces are always taken in natural daylight under shade. So in the worst, not necessarily the worst lighting conditions, but the most unattractive lighting conditions, if a stone still looks amazing and it's taken in the shade and your stone still looks blue, then it's a really, really good indicator of color. If you look at a photo, for example, and it has to be under bright lights for it to do anything, then you got to start worrying, because then, I mean, nobody walks out, in theatrical lights, like day in, day out. You walk out in natural daylight, you walk out in cloud, you walk out in, maybe sunny days or rainy days. But the color of the gemstone should generally be stable unless it's a no heat. Like, for example, sapphires will change on you. There's nothing we can do. It's just part of what it is.
And some stones have a color instability factor as well.
Yeah.
Some morganites, which is a pink beryl, as well as some podprecious sapphires, you do need to get a proper lab report on that to determine if there's been some light instability. But if you ask 5 different gem dealers what the true color of a stone is, you'll probably get 5 different answers.
For sure.
Yeah, laboratories are not standardized. If you go from AIGS to GIA to SSEF, they all do their photography under different lighting conditions. So the truest color is what you see when you see the stone, and that would be my answer.
Absolutely. And Risabet, size 9 ring possible to a size 6 US. It depends on the ring, but if you're talking about if you're talking about this ring, the answer is yes, because let me show you the shank. This is a bit of an education when you're buying jewelry for yourself as to what you can and can't do. If you have a look at the shank, you see how it's a simple shank over here. You see that's a perfect round. All they have to do is remove a couple of sizes from the base here. They'll cut it off, they'll remove the platinum, and they'll close it back in. So from size 9 to size 6, that is a possibility. But if this was like a size 5 and you want to go to a size 9, for example, then the ring will become a little bit oval, because you're cutting the pieces out of here and you're adding more metal down the bottom, so the ring will look a little bit oval, but in this particular ring you should be fine. So I hope that answers your question. Sorry about that.
She's glad to have found us. Well,
Oh, thank you
found us
too. Yeah, no, I really appreciate this. So thank you. Well, it's our third show, so there's still a lot of, like, I guess, learning on our end as to, what our customers would like. But I mean, in terms of doing this, we've been doing this for a long time. So if there's anything, you can definitely ask us.
And
for
do
sure.
we have our own website? We do have our own website, but
we do, but we're wholesale.
We're
wholesale, and I don't have a retail website available. We are working on it, so eventually we will have that. But for right now, we don't. So this is probably one of the few times we do anything on any retail level, because I think most of our business, I would say 99.9% of my business is either through B2B, or if we do, the only time that we do retail is in Tucson. So if you're in Tucson, you'll see us. Yeah, but aside from that, yeah, we're pretty much wholesale. So this is, and I think I was really happy and very pleased when we were invited to do this show for Luxury Promise, and I'm really appreciative of the opportunities, for sure.
And Lars, do we have any lavender jade earrings or pendant? Not in this stock.
Not in this stock. We do have one back in the US. When we go back, then we can show it to you. Perhaps in our next couple of shows, we will have one there. Or, oops, this is some just above the table. But yes, I do definitely have a pendant there that's of the same color as the dark piece. It's the color that I generally buy. So
what is the origin of the coral ring? That is
Italian, Mediterranean. I'll say Mediterranean because it's the water surrounding Italy, Corsica, which is France, Tunisia, Algeria, that all that entire area would have the same Corallum rubeus, which is the genus or the species of coral that this ring is created from. So let me just show it to you again. I'm really glad that we have this lighting. It is probably the closest to daylight that we can find without it having side lighting. So
the light looks very good right now.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. It really is accurate. So I feel like that's really important. But just such a really beautiful ring. Coral's completely underrated.
Do you want to shift a little focus?
So what I want to do is finish the rest of the corundum. I would like to do rubies. I was told that rubies aren't really necessarily huge, but I think that rubies are the probably most underappreciated gemstone when it comes to Japan. Having bought here for a number of years, I feel like prices are really soft when it comes to rubies. And I think that if you do like rubies, you'll find that they're really well priced here compared to the rest of the world. So rubies, sapphires, jade, pearls, those are the really soft prices that we can find. So I'd love to show it to you. If there's anything else you want to see in the meantime, please let us know. Thank you.
Yeah, as far as rubies and sapphires go, if you guys are not ruby and sapphire fans, we will convert you. We will convert you.
Well, I don't like conversion, but we will show you the other side of why it's really cool to have these things. So going back to what we were saying before, one of the reasons why Travis and I like rubies and sapphires is because of the hardness. It comes in different colors. The stone lends itself to incredible amount of wear and cutting, and next to a diamond, it's pretty much the only other. Well, I can't think of anything else that's a 9. It's just corundum, right?
No, just corundum.
Yeah, so it's really durable, and it's really important when you have a piece of and you spent so much on it that the gemstones are durable. So this is the ruby range. That's a 3-carat ruby, and in my opinion, super underpriced. I think one of these are no heat. I think that's a no heat. That's Burmese.
Look at how red that one is, guys.
This one here.
Yeah,
oh yeah, that's
red.
actually surprising because Burmese stones usually have a pink undertone, and then there's this one here which I think might be either Mozam or Thai. I have to double check that one. And these are super red. This is Burmese. Actually, out of all this is like Thai origin. I really love the stone. Love this as well, super bright. And obviously, this is like the no heat. I'm pretty sure this is no heat. I'm gonna double check which ones it is, but that one being that's Burmese. I think that in terms of buying, when I first started this industry, and Travis has seen all the reject gemstones that we have, I bought things that were small, that were included, and that were, not necessarily the most expensive piece. But I've learned after doing this for 2 decades that it's better to get one really good piece than to go for multiple different pieces. And I think that ultimately you'll find that you'll thank yourself for that later when you, get to become a true collector, and you go back to look at your pieces. You'll be so happy that you bought good things instead of making do. So.
And what I love about jewelry in general is that it stands the test of time. That's why I love corundum and how hard they are. If you're going to be wearing stones, and these are stones that you might want to pass down to somebody one day, corundum is an excellent choice for heirloom.
Absolutely. It's something that is going to be very, very durable in terms of having some sort of heirloom piece. All right, let's try this one here. Where is the no heat? I just don't know. Is it in the one? This is GIA Burma. I think that one there. Maybe.
Laura's loving this Burmese one, so let's show them.
Okay, absolutely. So there's a couple of Burmese gemstones. This is one of them. That's the other one. They are gorgeous. Can you see how bright they are? Vivid. Okay, one thing, when you go shopping, you should always try and bring a UV light with you, because one of the indicators of origin is the chromium. Is it chromium in the corundum piece, right? So Burmese rubies are highly coveted because of the amount of chromium in that piece, meaning that the more chromium it is that there is in the stone, the more vibrant it is in natural daylight. So in order to test that, you can buy like a UV light from Amazon for, I don't know, maybe under $10. And have a look at this. This is super neon. I mean, super neon. And interestingly enough, when you try and do that to another ruby, you'll still have this the fluorescence, for example, but you'll see that the Burmese will fluoresce a lot greater.
Yeah, so typically high iron content rubies are going to be the ones that don't have as much fluorescence. It quenches the fluorescence of the stone.
So that's why Burmese rubies are the most coveted and most desirable rubies in the world.
Do we have a schedule, and when is our next show?
Oh, we haven't yet, but I'd love to. We're hoping to do it in the next couple of days. We're not really sure whether we can, but definitely just keep in touch and watch out for us, because we're, as I was saying earlier on this piece, we're so new to this that we're just still trying to find what we can collate together, and to try to know what you're looking for too. So that's really important to us.
Yeah, guys, we really appreciate your feedback.
Any feedback would be great.
And anything that you're looking for, we would love to show to you guys. So please just
absolutely
give it to us.
Absolutely. Okay, so these two Burmese origin, the two small gemstones are in platinum, and it's a combined weight of 1.50 carats. The diamonds are 1.01, and it's 9.4 grams. It's definitely Burmese origin. It is heat treated, but I don't think that's a terrible thing. What you don't want is, I don't think that heat treatment in Burmese stones are awful. What you don't want is a heat treated moderate stone. That's the big difference, because when you have a moderate treatment in a Burmese stone, you will have inclusions in the stone that could make it not durable. So that's what you really need to look out for. So this one here is 6 point,
We have a question here from NJ as
well. 6.75, size 6.75. Oh, NJ, if we have more questions about the pieces, can we touch? Absolutely. You can get in touch with us directly. I'm happy to answer you. We're on the road, so sometimes we might be a bit delayed, but totally, you can ask us anything you like, and we're happy to help, for sure. It'll be me or Travis.
Thank you, Elizabeth. It's so nice to talk with you guys too. I love talking about rocks. I know she has to shut me up sometimes.
No comments.
No comment.
No, okay. All right. So this other one, which is the slightly bigger stone, this is the Burmese. It's 2.27 carats. It's minor. We have a GIA report, I believe, on this. And it's diamonds are 1.43 carats. It's a 9.2 platinum. The cost of both of them. So the one that's the smaller one, Josh, I think we'll bring up the small one first. It's R23. And the in Great British Pounds is 3,816, and in US dollars is 5,088. This one here, it's an R. I cannot read my handwriting. Is that 95? R95. It's in pounds at 13,502, and in USD at 18,003. Does that sound correct? The conversion rate for the maths.
Yeah, I can do it right now.
Yeah, we're just gonna double check the conversion rates because we just want to make sure that's correct. The US dollar is 18,000. You can contact me through Instagram. It's probably the best way to contact me. My name's Yvonne Ju, and I own a business called Rockstock, ROCKSTOC LLC. Oh, that's correct. Okay, there you go. It is correct. So the bigger one is 18,003. US dollars, and it's 13,502 British pounds. I kind of want to say a couple of things about Burmese stones. Burma, unfortunately, has had a lot of issues with conflict in the previous years, and they're trying to sort it out now. But as a result, a lot of stones that come from Burma tend to appraise a lot higher, and they do continually go up. So when you go through and you decide to buy a stone, I would either buy unheated or a minor heat only gemstone. This is the same as the Colombian emeralds. Try not to go for any moderate. And if you have a person that says, hey, this is a Burmese gemstone, and you can see a ton of inclusions from it, I say stay clear because it's not very durable. And in time, you could hit your hand on something and it will just break. So that's really important that whether you buy it from us or anybody else, always go for like a durable gemstone. And obviously color is important.
Can you repeat your Instagram?
It's Rockstock, ROCKSTOC LLC. Actually, I can bring it up maybe on here. I'm not sure if it's okay. It's
backwards.
It's backwards. It's Rockstock, ROCKSTOC LLC.
So it's Rockstock without the K.
Yes, because the K was taken, so I had to do the C.
C.
Actually, we nearly called it Rockstock and Two Smoking Barrels, but I just thought I would get in trouble with that, so we didn't do that.
Well, so can you talk a little bit more about what inclusions are acceptable with rubies in general?
Yeah.
Because rubies are not always going to come super, super clean.
Right.
They're just going to have their level of inclusion. So what's acceptable to you and what's...
Well, so me personally, when I go and buy rubies, and I do buy a lot of rubies, firstly, silk inclusions are not your biggest problem because silk inclusions are still intact. The stone is still great. You can bang it around and it'll still act, it will be fine. There'll be
disconnected. Oh, there you go.
We're back. Sorry, I just talked to myself for a few minutes. So, in terms of inclusions, what type of inclusions are acceptable? Silk inclusions are fine. I would say that negative crystals, which are really hard to see unless you have a loupe. And let me say this to you, if you're thinking about buying jewelry on an ongoing basis, buy yourself a loupe. This is Travis's. I lost mine, but they could be like maybe $30 or thereabouts, but get yourself a good loupe. And in that loupe, make sure that it's like a 10 times. Don't buy 20 times or 30 times because it will start distorting. And start looking for inclusions in gemstones. That's a really great website from Lotus, and they're actually in Bangkok. And you'll see that they have got great inclusion photos. And that's what we do when we're looking at gemstones. We're going through a loupe. We have a backlight. So usually we have a flashlight like this. We'll put the stone on top of it. or a piece of jewelry, and usually it's super bright. So we will put either like a white cloth or
even a piece of tissue,
even tissue or paper, and then we'll look at the inclusions from the backlight.
Get yourself a good loupe. Get yourself we like these gem lights because they have several different types of lighting. You got your white light, you got your white light, you got your yellow light, and then you got your fluorescence here. So UV. So very helpful for any novice gemologists.
Oh no, I know about, you must be in the US, Risabeth. I'm just, because you're saying it's so late. It must be like, what, after midnight now over there. I think that's what's going to be, we're going to be closer to each other's time zone when we get back. I think that because we're in South Dakota. So we're central time there.
Any loupe or gem light recommendations? I like my Toyo.
Yeah, Toyo's good.
I like my Toyo quite a bit. This is an excellent gem light. Gem lights, they go in and out of business.
Yeah.
This is a really good one. I can't even find this one.
I got this from Sri Lanka.
That's why.
Yeah. It's hard to know. There's just so many different types, but try not to spend too little on a gem light because it's very easy to go on a website and just say, hey, I'll buy the cheapest one there, because it's cheap for a reason. Distortion is a serious issue. And Jay, you're 1 a.m. too. You guys must be, where are they? They must be in the East Coast or something like that.
Well, thank you guys for sticking
Thanks
with us.
Thanks so much for this. We're here for 3 hours, so we're 2 hours and 12 minutes. So if you can stay awake, we'd really appreciate it. But if you can't, I totally understand, for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Want to move along? You want to try a different color sapphire? You got a purple there?
I actually would love to try the purple because I think purple, there's another one, there's this one and another one, are just so underappreciated. And there's a no heat purple.
It'll be the next hot stone. Calling it.
I'd say it's the hot stone right now. Is this it? Okay. These stubby finger things are very
changer? I can't remember.
So these are the purples. Purples are hot right now. I don't know. They just have a thing going. And I think what I really like about them is they go really well. So you can have a like a platinum mount, but you can still wear this with like yellow gold and it still looks really, really good. So I like the mixed metals component of it. And I think the purple looks really well with like a combination of different colored metals. Let me just bring it up. There you go.
Can we see the no heat ruby? So I was actually checking the stock here, and
was it in this one or was it in the other one?
No, it's in the other one. So we have the no heat ruby earrings. But if no heat is something that you guys are interested in, we will definitely try to stock some.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm going to stick this one on there too because it's a color changer, blue to purple.
Okay, so we've got blue to purple.
Do you ever have turquoise pieces? They are selling so quickly now.
Let me tell you, we had like 5 pieces. They sold within a few minutes. We just don't. The answer is yes. And actually we do have one that's available, and it'll be available. You can contact us. It's not here right now. I have a photo. Do you want to show them this? Let me just pull up the photo.
My pleasure. So
of this piece.
Guys, while she's looking for some turquoise, any spinels, we
are the spinel. We're the spinel people.
We're the spinel guys.
Yeah.
We met, like I said at the beginning of the show, we met over spinel. She spent 20 years chasing Burmese stones.
That's what I do. And actually, so this is this. Let me tell you about the story. I met Travis through a friend of mine who was also a spinel collector, and actually Travis was my client.
Oh, it's true.
For many, many years, and he used to come over and buy like some crazy spinel for me year after year. Literally, that's how we got to know each other.
Oh, we are obsessed. You're
with
obsessed
spinels.
with the spinels.
Yeah,
we're obsessed with spinels.
I've got kilos of that material. So when we go back to the US, and you guys are free, I will show you some cool stuff. Yeah, really cool stuff.
You want to show that?
Yeah. So we've got this one here, which we have in stock. And then let me show you the other one. I have a lot of photos. I take a lot of photos for stock and this is the other one. I don't know whether you can kind of see it.
You have to do a spinel show? Oh, we'll do a spinel show, trust me. Trust me.
And that's the other one. But
can I show us this sapphire?
Yeah, can you?
I absolutely can.
Go for it.
Yes, I can.
Go for it.
Guys, this is another one of my favorites. This is a GIA certified. I believe this one is actually a no heat. This is a 6.78 carat color changing sapphire. So you can see right now. Can you help me out maybe with the light?
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Bobby. I'd love to see you there.
So can
Just,
we?
oh, I think you're too close. You got to go back a bit.
Gotta go back a bit.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I got it.
You got it?
I got
Okay.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we are the Spinel kings
Check
and
this out,
queens.
guys. I can't really get it on here. Not really working. So, guys, this is a color
Absolutely.
changing.
You're welcome, Janice.
Sapphire, and this goes from a blue to a purple.
Try and go from the front because you're going from the side, so it's hard for them to see.
Why.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is got a blue, purple. It's not really. Let's hit this light, maybe.
Let me grab that for a sec.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Can I just borrow this for one tick?
I'm gonna kill this light.
Yeah, we're trying to kill the natural lighting. So Travis was trying to show you this. See the purple in this stone?
I love color changing stones.
You know what? We should flip this around and turn this back on.
It's been so lovely today to learn about sunstone and the golden South Sea pearl. Thank you so much for educating us. Oh, Janice, our pleasure.
Absolutely. Could you turn that back on, please?
Yeah.
Sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to take the phone off that so that we can show you properly. Off the, oh my gosh, the stand. Let's see if we can, okay. Now you can see it. Can you see the color change? You know, it's actually
not getting it very good.
It's very difficult. It's actually highlighting how we need to clean this.
Are we good? It's a little dirty right now. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. There you go.
And guys, this is a massive stone. This is 0.78 carat.
Yeah, it's a huge stone, but it's a no heat, and I really hate using the word investment because we generally don't say that in our circles, but it's definitely a stone that I think that will eventually get up there as they become harder to find, especially clean stones.
Yeah, sapphires over 3 carats. Really, when you get over 5 carats, that's when people really start to take notice. Especially a no-heat stone. Those are what we consider exceptional stones in the industry.
Absolutely. So this is R94, Josh, and it's in pounds. It's 24,800 pounds. You gotta remember, this is a massive stone. This is like an 8-carat stone. 6 carats, sorry?
6.78.
6, I need glasses. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. 6.78 carat stones. And USD is 33,066. I think that even in terms of like, I don't know, I just feel like some of these stones can really go up in value. If you have a look at places on Google, you'll notice that the price of them are usually way above this. So I feel like this is a really good stone. It's just a pity that we can't really show this to the the best.
Into the proper color. The color change is super cool, guys. If you've never seen a color change stone before,
Yeah.
we'll show you. Hopefully, show you in person.
But hopefully you can see the photo that you had that Josh has just pinned up, which is the one that's under natural lighting conditions. That will show you the true color of this piece, because that's really important as far as that's concerned. I want to go back to the 2 purple sapphires.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I just
Back.
I just love them. I mean, it reminds me of that song. It's Sing It Back. I was like, okay, it's over here. It's over here. Okay, I've got the 2 purples. I would love to show you. One is no heat and one is heated. That one is a no heat stone. It's from Madagascar, and that's a heated stone. Again, I think that we're gonna just give you the numbers so that you can have a look at under natural daylight, because you'll see the real color of these stones. So for one of them, Josh, is R47, and that one is the no heat. And the other one is the R103, and that one is the heated stone. And when Josh brings it up for you to have a look, you'll see what I mean. These stones are super luscious, grapey looking, especially this one here. This is more like a lavender piece. Really gorgeous stones. And the one that's like, it's R47, this is the no heat Madagascar GIA. It's 3,224 pounds. And in USD, it's 4,299. So that's this one here. What if it's better if I take it off?
Rate change a little bit. 43.12. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you for that, Josh. Yeah, and then the other one is this one here, which is a lavenderish purple. Again, really nice stones. I just hopefully we're able to pin this up. This other one is R103. So you'll see in the photos what they look like in natural daylight. Again, no heat stones. I was just in Madagascar. Actually, Madagascar had their mining rights revoked for a couple of years due to government instability. And that's why a lot of stones from Madagascar were up. And we went to Ilakaka, I think it was last year, so early last year, to buy. And even then, I felt the price was really strong. But having been able to access estate goods, I feel like we're able to, buy pieces at the right price and obviously be able to sell it to you at a good price too. Yeah. All right. So next, what would you like to do?
Well, we can break up the corundum for a little bit and maybe go back to it. Okay. This one keeps calling my name. This is a big old garnet ring here.
Yeah, it's a rhodo. It's a
big stone. This is a 14.87 carat garnet ring. This is a big boy.
Should we give Josh the skew?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Skew on this one is R169. The price on this guy is 3,770 Great British pounds. That's 5,027 USD. This is a big stone, guys. Look at the color on that. What I love about garnet is you can get big stones relatively affordably. And they are actually pretty hard. They stand up well to time. And I mean, who can deny the color? Look at how beautiful that stone is, guys.
It's very grapey looking.
Very luscious, very juicy. So this stone, again, is 14.87 carats. It's got 89 points of diamonds, 14.4 grams total, and this is in a platinum setting. Really cool ring. For those that are still with us, anything else you guys want to see in particular?
I've got 2 more garnet pieces that we can show them at the same time.
More garnets?
I think maybe
there's
I found one. I don't know where the other one is, and there's another pendant here. But let me see if I can finagle the other.
Do you deal with tanzanite? I'm from South Africa, living abroad, but don't like the light tanzanite that I see here. We actually have 2 pretty dark tanzanites.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have this one, and where is the other pendant?
I think the pendant's not here.
No, so we got a
Did we?
two plus carat one. Okay, well, let's get it started with this one. So this one here is R139, Josh. This is a 6.98 carat tanzanite pendant. This is definitely on the darker side of tanzanite, and by dark I don't mean too dark. I mean this is a
D block
tanzanite.
Yeah, D block color for sure.
Oh, don't worry about the spelling. We're all good. It's a beautiful pear-shaped stone. This is a 6.68 carat tanzanite with 1.30 carats of diamonds in a platinum setting. It's a really cool piece. Preferred D-block, yeah. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Don't we all? This is a really nice piece. The price on this one is Great British pounds, 5,855. USD, that's about 7,807. It's a pretty stunning one, and I do believe we have a smaller one here. I just got to locate it. Did we bring this one?
No, I don't think we did. I think it's actually in the other lot.
Oh, okay, let's see.
We have another lot, but we just try to see whether we can find some time to present that. But that has one of the things that I really like about this is good tanzanite looks like sapphire, and I think that you can say that does definitely look like a sapphire. This is a good size as well. Look at that, it's super bright, hey?
What would you both say are your favorite pieces here?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I know what my favorite piece is. I think that it's gotta be this.
It's the Thai ruby, right?
It's this.
Yeah, it's the big Thai ruby.
Yeah. Which one's yours?
That's a tough one. Let me take a look. That's always such a hard question.
Okay, while he's smiling about it, I'll show you something else while he's thinking about it. I have a couple of ones that I really like, but this is these are garnets. Okay, what I do really like about these garnets, first of all, they're all rhodolite garnets, and lighter rhodolite garnets are absolutely like these ones here on the top, where it's a pinkish tone. It's absolutely sought after. And so these ones here, which is more like a raspberry tone, is also really sought after. These are like the, I guess, the hot garnets of the decade, because people used to buy a lot of almandine and a lot of like more towards the red tones, but we love the pinks and the purples, and so we've curated them here. And again, some of these garnets, they come from localized deposits, and some of them are still available and some of them are not. So the top one here, for example, it's R25. It's 2.31 carat garnet, and it's this ring is 1,777 pounds, and US dollars is 2,370. And the bottom ring, which is more the raspberry one, is Josh, is R39, and it's 2,260 in Great British pounds, and in US dollars 3,013. So definitely wanted to show you some of these pieces.
Oh yes, thanks, Lars. And before we forget about this one, we actually have a blue garnet here, which is blue color change garnet. Very unusual.
It's Bekele garnet.
From Bekele, Madagascar. Guys, this is a garnet. I want to remind you, this is a garnet.
It's a rare garnet. It's a super, super rare garnet.
Yeah. This one is R40, Josh, and for the very reasonable price of 1,447 Great British pounds. That's 1,929 USD. You two can have probably the rarest garnet on the planet.
It's the blue garnet is the rarest garnet on the planet, and it only comes from one location, which is in Bekele, Madagascar as well. And
we're back.
We're back. Woo! This is found in Bekele in Madagascar. I was there last year, and I can say that the locals there appreciate the garnets a lot more than anybody else. Some of the biggest garnets, blue garnets, are still in Madagascar.
Guys, this is a garnet.
It's definitely a collector's. Garnet, it's definitely a collector's piece.
This is such a cool garnet.
Yeah.
But I guess to answer your other question, what was my favorite piece from the show? I mean, I'm gonna go back here. I love this emerald, and I do love, where's the color change sapphire? This one, this color change sapphire here. Sorry guys, I like this, and it's not on the show, but I'm also wearing this pod parasha for a reason. I love this one.
But
look
yes,
at that spread.
It can be for sale.
It can be for sale.
Yeah.
Never heard of blue garnet. Are they treated?
No, they're 100% natural.
100% natural.
They are super rare. I think that if you get a chance to and just do a quick Google, you'll see how rare they really are. There's like a lot of articles on GIA, right? And in a lot of like gem sort of based websites. Really, like it's awesome. We just bought a really big one for one of our clients, and it's a killer.
I'm sad it's too small for me. You want a big blue garnet? We just sold
it.
We just sold a big one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, if there's something you guys are interested in, is there a ROI with it?
Return on investment.
With blue garnet? Yeah, I'd say so, because it's a very limited deposit. I mean, it's been found in a couple other places, but not really to the quality of Bekele.
No, and it's not the same color as well. Bekele has got the best garnets in the world, the only deposit in the world that has a true blue, and the prices are not going down. It's not going down.
You're a size 9. Well, if we find a size 9 ring,
well, we can always resize it too.
This little one. You said the size of the ring is too small for you. I thought the size of the stone is too small for you. Okay, let's see what we can do about this one.
Where's the Bekele garnet? That you have it down here somewhere. This is like the little search of because we have so much things here. Oh yeah, that it is. I think it's a 6.
Resize this one.
Yeah, it can be, but let me just have a look at the side. It's a size 6 and a bit. The only thing is that we have filigree on the side here. So it would get resized, but the only thing is, again, I don't really know how resizing works in Luxury Promise, but if you look at the shape of this, I'm going to put this down because I'm just going to try and explain this without distractions.
And does it change in light? Yes, this is a color change garnet. It's going to be very difficult to show, but it's a blue to green.
So you can see this looks green here in this white light. Actually, you can just change that light to yellow.
Oh, that's
yeah. Look at this.
idea.
It will change. We'll just change this to yellow, and you'll see this change. See that color? And go back to white, Travis. There you go. It's green. Go back to yellow. It's purple, purpley blue. Can you see that? We can go back to white now. Okay, so we were talking about this filigree component of it. It means that what's going to happen is that they're going to have to cut it probably maybe here, and they're going to have to widen the shanks a little bit. If they resize this to a size 9, it will probably be an oval ring. So it will probably be a little bit of a dip down the bottom to there. Or if the other option that they would do is that the 2 little diamonds on either side of this, the other options that they would have to take that out and resize it for you. Generally speaking, I'm not really sure what the resizing, how Luxury Promises resize, but when we're in Japan, we can, if it was early enough, so for example, if we did this a week ago, I would have done it for you, and it would have been something that we could have done. But right now, unfortunately, because we've only got 2 days to go, it's really difficult to do so. But I hope this works, yeah. Good morning, enabler.
Morning.
Morning. Okay, I would love to show you a couple more pieces that we haven't already shown you.
Can you put it on your pinky just to see?
Which one? The garnet?
Garnet,
sure. Travis is actually the better model than me. He's got really long fingers, but
is the emerald ring that Travis showed pinned? Josh, can we pin?
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Have you seen this? It's green. It's super green.
I know, it's so vivid. Josh, can we pin R123, the emerald ring, for Sahi?
In natural daylight, by the way, it's blue. In like a normal, but that is, holy cow, that looks like, have you seen, oh, I don't think we've even seen this ourselves. It's shocking. Amazing. The emerald.
Travis, do you have an Instagram account too?
He's a really bad millennial. A really, really bad millennial. Dude.
I will have an Instagram account soon. Okay?
Promises.
I promise. I promise. I'll let you guys know.
Okay, so, I've got these other pieces I would like to show. I realized that we only have probably about almost just under half an hour left, so I do want to get through some pieces. But if there's anything you want to see, let us know. Do we also tan?
No, that's his name. He said haha.
Oh,
I don't have an Instagram account.
Oh, I thought, oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
He said, do we
I was
also
like,
tan?
oh, do we tan? I'm like, that's a trick question. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, he's like, it's so funny because Travis, can I tell them, he's in his 30s, right? And he's like, he doesn't do Instagram, well, I mean, you barely do Facebook. I think he just doesn't really. No. And so I'm the one that has all these social media profiles, and I'm an old fart, so. You know. Can I say this? I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That is not a swear word though. Okay, so I will show you some of the pieces that we haven't had a chance to show you and that are not corundum, and then we'll shift to corundum, I guess. Oh no, there are a couple of pieces of corundum in here that I want to show. There's a little garnet change here too.
Sorry, it's actually Rizabeth. Hi. Oh, thank you for still staying with us.
Oh yeah,
I guess you guys also tan. That's very funny. That's very funny.
Oh, that's so funny. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are some of the pieces that we've shown you this, which you know is my favorite. There was a question before. There is the Brazilian topaz. This is a no heat 8 carat. It's a serious rock. Gorgeous aquamarine.
That's a Tazaki, right?
Which one?
The aquamarine, right?
I'm not sure. Let me have a look. Is it Tazaki? Je ne sais pas. I don't know. Maybe. I think Travis is going to have a look at it. And I know that we've shown this one and this one in the previous show. I brought it back again because I know that some people are thinking about it, and I do really love the design. This is actually an emerald cabochon. And these two, I brought this over here because it's a yellow gold sapphire, which is really on trend right now, and so is this. I think the yellow golds and the sapphires are what is really huge in the market at the moment. So, but yes, just thought I'd move all this and show you some pieces. I feel like Mr. T. Do you guys remember Mr. T? You have to be in my age group to remember Mr. T. B.A. Baracus. Oh my goodness.
Look at that spread.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. Yay! Thanks for joining us and thanks for following us. Look at that blue. Look at that killer blue no heat down the bottom. That's the awesome
thank you, Yvonne.
cornflower. Born in 1977. Woo! Okay, well I'm a 72 girl, so yeah, we're like in the X gen, not like these millennials here next to me.
Look at the spread, guys. Somebody needs to buy them all and take them all home so we can do this.
Absolutely. If there's anything you want, let us know. I know it's like it's very overwhelming sometimes and you need time to think about it. And we will have this available for a short time, but we will be straight after the show, they will be for sale at another platform. So I definitely would encourage you that if there's something that you like here, this is a good time to get it. But no pressure. Anytime that you're ready, just let us know. And I'm sure that you can just drop it into the cart and get it at your leisure.
What's next?
I have these earrings.
Do some diamonds next? Yeah.
Okay. I'm not really normally a diamond person, but when I see something that I really like personally, like these, I think they're cool.
And those are rose gold, actually.
Yeah, these are rose gold diamond earrings. I really like the design. It's not too super heavy, which is a big thing, especially when we love having dangly earrings. But what I do love most about these earrings are the omega backs. I have these really weird earlobes that every time I put a stud in the back of it, it falls out. And I don't know whether they've just done my earlobes really strange, but the omega backs are absolutely my favorites because nothing falls out. You can go headbanging at a heavy metal like concert, or you can do whatever, and it will be secure. So that's one of the beauties on this particular pair of earrings.
It's like a pressure fit almost. It's really cool.
Yeah. No, this one is an omega, so it goes through the back of your ears and then it clips on the side. Yeah, it's like a double secure thing. So this one here, it's R166 and it's 2,715 Great British pounds and 3,621 US dollars. But I just like the square look. It's either square or long drops. I think that's what I'm attracted to. And those of you that have just joined us, we had this before and this was awesome too. I know, just like little dangles.
You like your dangles?
Dangles, yes.
Let's see.
There's more corundum too.
These emerald
we haven't done this massive big monster.
Come on, show that off.
Okay. Shall we do that first or should we do this one first?
Travis, put some rings on. You're a legend.
Go on.
All right, let's do it.
You should get him to put some earrings on.
Some earrings. I gotta pierce my ears. The only ones I can do that with are actually these sapphires because they have the pressure fit screw back.
He makes a good model. Okay, I'll move aside. There you go.
All right. Do more sapphire modeling here. I definitely don't mind doing that.
Oh, this is like...
What do we got? Give me something else.
Yeah.
Oh, is this another color change?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it's another color change garnet. It's not a blue one, but...
But it's a color change though, so it's cool. And it's like a nice small piece too.
Oh,
this one.
a lot of tags. All right, guys, how do we like this spread? This is a nice little color change garnet.
Yeah.
It's not a blue, but it is a very interesting color
we'll
change
go purple
garnet.
To pink, I think it is.
Purple pink?
Yeah,
we definitely double check it real quick.
Yeah, check it out.
This is R51. This is going for 1,336 Great British pounds. That's 1,782 USD. This is a 41 point color change garnet with 37 points of diamonds. And this is an 18 karat yellow gold. It's a 2.8 gram ring. Very light. Very pretty ring. We have, this is I believe a ruby we showed up before. Yeah, this is our 1.56 carat ruby. This is R91, going back to this one.
By the way, in terms of resizing, tell us what you would like and just keep in contact with us. I will find out some information. If we can do it here quickly, we'll do it for you. But if not, if it has to go through LP, we can potentially provide some information for that, because I'm not really sure what happens. I mean, obviously, everyone's from different parts of the world here, so we just have to figure out what makes sense.
So Lars is asking us to compare the two color change garnets together. Yeah, totally. We can absolutely do that. If I can just find him.
Big difference.
Where did he go?
You know,
he walked away. He's here. He's here.
He'll be somewhere. Like, I just found the spinel too, by the way. That's really cool. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, I'll do the lights. If I can just squeeze out up here and do the lights for you. Oh my goodness, my back is killing me. Let me just. Okay.
So these are the two color change garnets we have.
Okay. Let me just.
Is the blue sold blue garnet? Congrats if it's sold. Tried to add to cart, but it was gone.
No, it should be available.
Unless somebody took it.
We don't know.
We don't know. We've been so busy with you guys.
Josh, do you know it's sold? The blue garnet?
The blue garnet color change one we have here is R40. It is USD 1,929. In Great British pounds, it's 1,447.
Okay. We might have to check with Josh to see if it sold, because we can't see that ends on our end.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's back up there now. So
yeah,
NJ...
It's available. It's available, NJ.
It is available. It is R40. Josh just put it up there. Josh, can we pin this one, please? And just below it, that's the other color change garnet. You can see that there is quite a difference in color. Yes, sold. Okay, woo! Thank you, guys.
Thank you. We love that. It's going to a good home. We're so happy.
Okay. Sorry, NJ. We'll try to get some more blue garnets for you. It seems like they're the hot stone this season.
They are.
Every single one we get sells pretty much immediately.
Yeah, they do.
The other one we sold the other day was 4.8 carats, guys. That's a huge stone.
Yeah.
Big stone.
And that sold before we even had a chance to get it, so...
Yep. That sold straight to one of our collectors, and we're very happy it did.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to something else.
If you guys like really unusual rare stones, that's basically, I think, well, that's definitely my background. And I know that Travis likes unusual pieces aside from just the sapphires. And I think, you know, sapphires can be really, really, really cool too. So...
Well, we got quite a few sapphires here. It's still got my pod brush on. I'm not taking that off. I don't care what you say.
What?
Unless someone buys it, then I'll take it off. All right, these are a couple sapphires. I do not believe we showed off before.
No, this is a good tie, no heat. That one there. Let's show you if we can see the frontal.
The tie, no heat is over 2 carat plus. Travis, where am I based in the USA? I'm based with Yvonne. We're based out of South Dakota.
We're in the
South Dakota of all
so
places.
let's tell you a story. We both lived in New York. We both lived in New York. So Travis was born in New York. I was born in Australia, but I moved to New York and I was there for 6 years. So my office was located in Diamond District. And I said to Travis, I said, hey, by the way, I've moved to Sioux Falls. Do you want to come over? He goes, no. But he came over anyway. So.
I did. It's true. That's how it went. The 4.8 sold for how? I'm sorry, we can't disclose the prices. That sold to one of our private collectors. And we would have that same level of discretion for you as well. So this one, this is our no heat tie with the GIA report. This one is a 2.243 carat, beautiful no heat stone.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
This is gorgeous. If you like blue, you would like this stone. And if you don't like blue, it's kind of hard to hate. This is a cool stone. And it's unheated. And it has a GIA.
Hey, your paparazzi looks really good in this lighting.
That's because it's a really good ring.
I know, I'm saying, it looks really good in that lighting.
Black Hills of South Dakota. No, we're on the other side, Sioux Falls.
We're in Sioux Falls.
So Black Hills is going to be on the west side of South Dakota.
We're in the Tornado Alley end.
Tornado Alley. Cool to watch the storms. A little scary when they come our way. All right, so back to this guy. Josh, this is R30. Look at that handwriting. Who did that? This is this is R34, by the way. This is a no heat. Once again, GIA. 2.243 carats with 80 points of diamonds, 7.3 grams. This is a platinum ring. Gorgeous, gorgeous blue. Sorry, I don't mean to flip you guys off here just because it's on my middle finger.
Oh, I just found another piece that is like really, really cool. We haven't shown this. This is like really... Okay, there's a couple pieces. I realize that time is poor right now, and I want to show you some stuff so that, you know, we can get through it. And then obviously if there's anything you like, we'll pin it and you're welcome to buy it. This is a pendant. It's a sapphire pendant. Reason I chose this was it's super clean. It's got a great look. It's very versatile. This can be worn alone or in a stack. And, you know, like, I think that, and the price is really good. It's 2,466 pounds, and it's 3,288 US dollars. But what's really good about it is that it's a 2 carat stone. This is Josh. This is R144. If I can read my handwriting. 144. But it's a really good buy, and I think that's something that I definitely would love to show you because it's a beautiful piece. Look at that. Sapphires are timeless.
Oh, hi, Samia. Nice to see you.
Hello. How you going? Oh, Samia, since you're here, there was a question about ring sizing from Lars, I think it was. If you could help answer that, that would be really cool. So yeah, look at the color though. The color's really, really good. You know it. Oh yeah, they're matchy. Oh my gosh, they are very closely matched.
Lars, you got a good eye.
Yeah. I think that they're almost the same color too in real life. Let me just get up closer. What? Look at that.
Wow.
Oh,
we're back.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I think we're having like a really bad, what's it called? Wi-Fi around here. So it does disconnect, but thank you for staying with us. So they do match. Wow. Okay. There you go.
Remind me, is that a no heat on the pendant as well?
Well, no, actually the pendant is heat. The pendant is 2.59 carats. It's platinum. It's 4.5 grams. And again, this is the pendant is R144. It's 2,466 pounds, and it's US dollars 3,288. And the ring is a no heat. It's a no heat tie, I believe. And the ring is also 2 carats, it's 2.2. But I thought that this was actually a very, very good price. If I can only read my own handwriting. Oh, it says it's 4,739 Great British pounds. And in US dollars, it's approximately 6,319. So this one here, with the ring, it's R34, no heat GIA. And that's the pendant.
And the enabler is trying to enable me to rock these together. I would love to rock all the stones.
Actually, let me see if I can just like clean it up a little bit. It's a little bit fingerprinty. There you go. Good stones. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah. Good eye.
Even the designs kind of match. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Very close, hey.
Very cool.
In fact, these could be like perfect earrings.
I know.
Almost.
One heated, one unheated.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I can see Travis rocking these.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not disconnecting on your end. Oh, it's on our side. It says like disconnecting. So we have a few more to get through. And if there's anything that you would like to see again, do let us know.
Spinel?
Yes.
Spinel?
Can we talk about the spinel? We have something really amazing for you. We have a cobalt spinel. That's another rare stone. I think that when we both saw this, we both reached for it at the same time. So it's not a huge stone, but it's a awesome stone. And
it is an awesome stone.
I'll let Travis talk about this.
Okay, so I told you guys we bonded over spinel. This is how we met. We're both spinel freaks, and I know we have a couple of spinel freaks as well. This is a cobalt spinel. The origin on this one, we are not sure. I have a sneaking suspicion this is the new Tanzanian deposit, but it could very well be Vietnamese or even Sri Lankan. Guys, in person, this stone is very vivid. like very vivid.
Yeah, I think maybe the photo will show that too. If you guys have a look at the photo, that was in the natural daylight photography or natural shade. You'll see the color. It is a really, really good looking stone.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe in this lighting it looks a little bit almost sapphire-ish, but I promise you guys in person, this is a very vivid stone. This is a R90. It's 3431 grade British pounds. That's 4,574 USD. This is a really cool stone, guys. For those that don't know, cobalt spinel is one of those stones that has been very hot on the market recently.
Top 5 for sure.
Top 5.
Yeah.
We get requests for it all the time. As many requests as we get for blue garnet, we get for cobalt spinel.
Yeah.
This is a really cool stone. This is a 70-point cobalt spinel. It does have a very decent spread on it though for its size. And there's about 80 points of diamonds. This is in a platinum setting, 6 grams total. Really cool stone, guys.
How much is it again? Did you
yeah, once again, it's 3,431 Great British pounds, and that's 4,574 USD.
Enable, I need a winning lottery ticket.
I'll be crossing my fingers for you.
I think that like the 5 big stones, or big sort of like hot and coming stones right now, seems to be Paraiba being number 1.
Number 1.
Topaz, Imperial Topaz.
Imperial and pink.
Imperial and pink topaz. Then obviously we've got the blue garnets, which are really, really huge.
So hot.
What else is like up and coming? There's the cobalt spinels, and there's one more stone. I can't remember what it was.
Well, I mean, I'd say rubies in general.
I mean,
rubies in general were sort of not undervalued, but they were kind of a little bit more plentiful when Mongsu was producing and a lot of other places. And now they're very, as far as auctions go, and I'm talking about for, exceptional quality, clean rubies, they are a very well-performing asset class.
It's really not as inaccessible. Lars, did you not have an Imperial Topaz tonight? Okay, so the answer is we have this. Topaz is a Brazilian piece. Is it Imperial? That's a good question. Imperial has a slight red tinge to it, and this has a very slight red tinge, but is it enough to be called Imperial? We don't know. We don't know if we can technically call this. I mean, people will tell you that, hey, yes, it's an Imperial Topaz, etc. But let's let Travis answer the question for us.
Yeah, so Imperial Topaz has been super hot with my customers recently. They are typically looking for something that has more of a bicolor tone to it, or something more pink, more purple. This orange tone, and we did sell one in our first live show.
Yeah, to Janice.
Which had a more pink tone for sure. This is definitely almost straight orange. There is a very slight red component to it, but it's very orange. One thing to look out for is that it does fluoresce, which is pretty cool.
Oh wow! I didn't know that topazes fluoresce.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
really? Especially the Imperials. Yeah, they'll fluoresce. So it's pretty cool. If you are a fan of orange stones, and I've seen how markets respond. Mandarin garnet, which is an orange type of garnet, was like the sales were a little soft when they first came out, and then the value started going up, and they become very coveted. I think orange stones in general are going to be the next hot thing. But it comes in waves. This is an orange Imperial Topaz.
It's all about Pantone's color of the year.
I would be confident in saying that this one is from Brazil. And if you were just saying, oh, Brazilian Topaz is Imperial, then sure. But would I call this?
I think it's possible, because I don't think it's like a full. I don't know. This is like on the border, because I can't see the pinkish red on it. But then, is it enough?
Is Mandarin garnet the brown orange? So no, Mandarin garnet is pretty much straight orange.
Yeah.
Orange like a mandarin, like a juicy orange.
The enabler says his favorite stone is zoisite tanzanite. I love them too, especially when it's uncooked. Really cool.
Absolutely. But yeah, no, orange stones are big. I think orange sapphires are undervalued at the moment. I think they're gonna come in hot. I think this color of Imperial Topaz, one of these days...
This is going to go up. This is actually really cheap right now, and it's very difficult for us to buy. So every time we buy a topaz, they tend to sell, and I think that's the issue for us right now. But But I mean, we've only got like a few more minutes to go. We've got like about maybe four or 5 minutes to go. If there's anything that anyone wants to revisit, if there's anything we can do to help you make a decision on things, yes, the topaz ring. We think that's
How much
the
is the
main
topaz
thing.
ring? So yeah, Josh, this is R66 Great British pounds. This is 3,279 Great British pounds. This is 4,372 USD. This is a 3.525 carat topaz with about 88 points of diamonds. Let me see if I can get this fluorescence for you guys again. I don't know if you guys can see. It
That's
is
crazy.
fluorescing pretty heavily. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this is a really cool stone. As I mentioned before in the live, the fluorescence when you're outside in the daylight, pretty much with any fluorescent stone, you're going to get a little bit more pop. So this stone, in my opinion, is very, very orange. It has a very slight reddish component to it. And I'm very confident in saying this stone is from Brazil.
Can you show the 0.5 emerald quickly? Absolutely. If anybody else wants to see anything else, please let us know. I would love that. Let me just see. The 0.5.
And the coral.
And the coral. Absolutely. If you want to help me find, we're going to do a little
Find
search.
the little emerald, yeah.
The other little emerald, that would be really appreciated.
0.5.
I believe this is the one. No, this is not it.
137.
This is the no oil 0.92.
Why don't you show the coral real quick while we're searching?
Well, we're gonna have to like see if we can find it. It was here.
The coral isn't organic, so maybe it walked away.
No, I think that it's just. I think that, we just have a lot here. Okay, we found one. Okay, I have the coral on me, so we can show you that again.
Half carat emerald too.
This is the coral, and this is the half carat emerald.
Is that natural color, Lily? Can you?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. That coral has not been dyed. It is Mediterranean coral. It is. This is done in platinum. And Josh, if I can bring up, please, is it
R78?
R78. The coral is in 3,431 pounds, or US 4,574. Super nice coral. You can see the color's consistent. That's what's a good coral, and it's a blood red coral. So it's also known as ox blood coral. The emerald, that is the 0.5 as requested. It is R73. If we can bring that up again, please, Josh. And this one here is 1,571 Great British pounds, and it's 2,094 in US dollars. Both really great deals, beautiful pieces. Definitely, if you're interested, add it to cart. We are definitely doing another, I guess, gig after this. So some of these may not be available. So this might be the chance for you to buy. If there's anything else I can show you, would love to do so.
And to answer your question, the Imperial Topaz, if it's from Brazil, typically untreated. They can be heated. I'm confident in this orange tone that it has not been treated in any way.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Minor oil on the origin of the emerald. These are all Colombian.
These are all on the origin of Colombia. They're all Colombian, and most of them are minor or better. So let's just say minor at the very least. It's guaranteed. If it doesn't come back minor and you send it to GIA, then we will take it back.
On the 2 carat one we have, that does have a GIA report. That's an F1.
Yeah, because we generally like clean stones, and I'm not a fan of inclusions in any way.
Are we going live on IG later? We might, but no, our next gig is not on IG live.
No, it's not.
That's the private one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a private gig.
We have a private gig.
Yeah. But the origin of emeralds, all the emeralds are all Colombian. We generally stick to Colombian material. Unless the Zambian is truly exceptional, or Ethiopian material, Colombian is pretty much our emerald of choice.
I love Afghan emerald, but the market has not responded to it quite yet.
Yeah, it's not quite ready. I will put the emeralds all back again on my finger just to give you another scope of what it could, the options are. Let me just see if I can just find them.
Any other earrings not shown yet? Lars, I think we got through all the earrings. We got the sapphire earrings. We got the pink sapphire no heat Mozambique earrings. I hope you were here for those.
Let's go through those again just quickly.
I showed these at the beginning of the show for our viewers who were not. Are you originally from Melbourne or Sydney?
From Melbourne. from Greensboro, actually Delamby, if those of you from Melbourne. So, but then I went to school at Ivanhoe Grammar Girls. And that was a long time ago in the good old days. So are you from Melbourne, or you guys from Melbourne? It's good to see Australians in here, if you are.
There's got a couple flags there, but I can't tell.
It's he's British. He's a British flag, yeah, from Melbourne. Yeah, we're the boring ones. There's like a couple more things that I'll just quickly put on, since I have a pink diamond here.
And you still haven't shown the chunk.
Oh yeah, that chunk of
just show it real quick, because
got these. Oh my goodness, it's super bright. Hang on a second.
Can you show I'll turn it down. Can you show the profile of that real quick? Show them how big it is.
It's huge. Actually, this is a really nice ring. It looks really washed out in this. Let's go down. Okay, that's perfect.
One up?
That is perfect. Look at this huge ring. But
guys, look at this massive ring.
I would say
someone needs this.
I would say this looks. I would wear it probably. This is my taste. I like big stuff.
It's a boss ring.
Yeah. But I couldn't wear it in New York City though. I'll probably get rolled.
No, she always says that.
This is a pink diamond ring, which I really like as well. The diamond's cute. It's nice and small, but it's lovely. Your family in Tassie? I love Tassie. That would be where I would retire to if I were to go. Well, I think we're at the end of the 3 hours. Thank you so much for those of you that have joined us. If there's anything else, we'll leave it there for the next hour. So you're more than welcome to, ask me questions after this and decide if you want to put anything in your cart. But we really appreciated everything. So it's been so great to meet all of you.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And
Absolutely.
We look forward to seeing you next time. If there's anything else you guys are interested in.
Oh, the pink diamond. Yes,
please.
there's a pink diamond. Just briefly, the pink diamond, it's R43 and it's 0. I can't read this, Travis. Is it 0.066 because my eyesight's
Yes, this is a 0.066 pink diamond.
Natural pink diamonds. And this is 2,377 Great British pounds. And in US dollars, it's 3,169. But the color is a decent color.
Yeah, that's a real pink diamond.
That's a real pink diamond.
And it's a very dainty and very well-made ring, I will add.
And what I do like about it is that it's not backed. So that is actually the color of the diamond. So when a diamond is backed, okay, and it's usually backed with colored metal, sometimes a very light colored diamond is made to look more intense in color when it's actually not. So this is a real true pink.
It's a good stone.
Yes. So that I think it's I think Josh, yes, Fancy Intense Pink. He's just pinned it. If you would like it, please add it to your cart. As I mentioned to you, and we're available on Instagram. If you have any questions on these pieces, we're happy to answer you. Or you're just thinking about things and you're not quite sure, you need more photos, etc. We're here for you. But definitely, if there's anything you'd like to add, let us know, and do keep a watch out for us. We do things on the fly, so definitely keep an eye out for Yvonne and Travis in Luxury Promise in another live show. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, guys. Look forward to seeing you again.
All right, ciao.